Seat Black is in the building. Yo, shout out to East Harlem, man. Shout out to West Harlem. You know what I'm saying? It's been confirmed that Mr. Rodriguez, better known as Mr. Rodriguez now, but Albert Martinez passed away yesterday. You know, we talk about the cloth that we come from. The streets will always win. I don't know, the internet and changed a little bit of the streets. We're allowing people to narrate stories of the streets, but the streets will always win. A lot of you dudes keep playing around, you're running your mouth, the streets will always win. It's not a game, man. It's a dirty game, man. Rest in peace, Rich Porter, man. This show was in regard to Rich Porter, man. Rest in peace, Rich, man. Was Papino. Rest in peace, Rich, man. Get the rest in peace Riches in here, man. Now Rich Porter can sleep in peace respectively. Now he can sleep in peace respectively. It's no more, yo, if Rich Porter was something official, his Playful's in the building. Queen of Detroit's in the building. Jose's in the building. 050 China Brim is in the building. The fuck, man? Tired of all the, we're not doing this no more. We're not, now it's even playing field. Now y'all can't say no more. Yo, if Poe was this and that, then this nigga Rich. Now it's fair change, no barber, man. Rest in peace, my nigga Rich Porter, man. I was outside in 88, 89. You niggas that wasn't outside don't have a fucking voice. Hector Marquez is in the building. Seriously, man. You niggas better shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck who, I don't care about that shit, bro. You niggas is bugging. I was outside in 87, 88, 89. Rest in peace, Rich, man. Rest in peace, Darnell Porter. Rest in peace, Demencio. Shout out to East Harlem, man. Fuck out of here, man. You niggas is bugging. You niggas is wildin', man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even the West Side nigga, man. I'm an East Side nigga, man. But the West Side made our day. Rest in peace, Rich, man. Where the fuck? I want to see those rest in peace Rich Porters in the building, man. No more. You can't narrate a story about a nigga who's dead. A dead man can't talk, right? It's not about, and it's not about. Like I said, man, you know, I send my condolences to Alpo kids. I send my condolences because his family got to deal with that. His family got to deal with that. The kids, they got to deal with that. His kids don't deserve no disrespect because most of them wasn't even born when he did what he did. Some of them was babies. They had nothing to do with what Poe's doing in these deadly streets. But at the end of the day, all that let me tell you something. If that man did not want to die, you know what I'm saying? That he would have never been doing the shit that he was doing. He was doing a lot out here. He made a lot of niggas mad. That's right. Rest in peace, nigga. Rest in peace, Big Head Gavin, man. Now that part of the era is over. That part of the cloth is over. That part of the cloth is over. Hector Marquez Perez is in the building. Shout out to the whole East Harlem, man. You know what I'm saying? The streets is undefeated. The streets is undefeated. The streets is undefeated. Rest in peace, Rich, man. This isn't a ceremony for Poe. No disrespect to Poe, no disrespect to Alpo's family. This is not a show based off of Poe. I was outside in 88, 89. I'm not a nigga sitting behind a keyboard after 30 years talking about the streets. I'm a nigga that was outside. I was outside, man. The man did a lot of shit, yes, but I was outside. I was on those corners. Shout out to my man Cato. Rest in peace, Cato from the West Side, man. Shout out to the GHP posse, man. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Darnell Porter. Rest in peace, Darnell Porter. And that's, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest with you, man. Shout out to my man Sugar Hill Fats 451, man. You run around these streets crazy, there's deadly consequences. Exactly. I was the first one. I got the calls. I was getting calls by my man, my man, My man, some, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. You hit it on the nose, Cuzzo. Cuzzo hit it on the nose. Let's talk about Will Harlem, nigga. He was under LA and Rich. Rest in peace, LA. LA was a young dude getting money with the older dudes getting a lot of paper. But y'all caught, exactly. Rest in peace to the soldiers, man. Yeah, you was there. You was there, Cuzzo. You was scared. You was there. You was there. As a, you know what I'm saying? But the streets is undefeated. Rest in peace, Demencio. You hear me? Phones was ringing off the hook yesterday. Phones was ringing off the hook yesterday. Yo, Zeke, you know, nigga, what? But he was doing too much. He was doing too much. He was doing too much. He was pressing a lot of niggas. Yeah, he was telling real niggas, fuck the rap niggas. A lot of real niggas, he was one up on with that. You called me a rat shit, and he kept trying to run down on dudes. Yeah, Poe's doing a lot in these streets. That's why, you know what I'm saying? I feel sorry, you know what I'm saying? But his kids, listen, for all you niggas that's mad at Poe, his kids don't got nothing to do with how Poe's doing. So let's be respectful here. Let's be respectful. Let's be respectful. His kids ain't got nothing to do with this. All that smoking Alpo packs and all that shit. You don't do that in New York. You know what I'm saying? Let's be respectful. His kids ain't got nothing to do with this. Like rich kids ain't got nothing to do with this. LA kids ain't got nothing to do with this street shit. This is street shit here. If you was outside, then you understand the cloth. You know what I'm saying? That cloth is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was too comfortable. He got too comfy. He got yo Young Forever. Poe just got too comfortable, bro. He was way too comfortable. He was way too much thinking that it can't happen. He got too comfy. There's always a nigga watching. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Dudes, they finally got a line on them. Like I told wifey yesterday, I said, yo, I don't want Post to come through in the big body on 3rd Ave. Niggas knew what time he would come through. He would come through every time around like a 10, 11 o'clock. Yo, my man, like, yo, look at Poe coming through. My man said something else, yo, Poe was in the gold big body. Niggas just, whatever he was doing over there, niggas had him calculated, my nigga. And that's when the phone calls was made. That was a bag. That wasn't a, let me get my props up. That was either an anger killing or it probably was an anger killing. Exactly, he got a line, my nigga. But see, he ain't see that coming. Just like Rich ain't see that coming. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, now everybody can rest in peace respectively. You know what I'm saying? Now, the conversation doesn't overshadow nobody. Everybody's dead now. Everybody's gone. Not saying that people should die. But everybody's gone now. You should gotta respect that. Now you just can't go, well, this guy's this and that guy's that, but he's riding around Harlem. You can't do that no more. Everybody's dead respectively. So now we can be respectful. What that man can't speak for himself. I know, so we got a lot of grimy niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but A was out the way. You know what I'm saying? A was out the way. You know what I'm saying? A whole situation was have being involved with some grimy niggas on the side. You know what I'm saying? That was AZ problem. AZ problem was he was just in tune with too many grimy niggas, man. His brother-in-law, them niggas, Kevin Clark, them niggas is grime balls. You know what I'm saying? He was in tune. He was too close to griminess. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And that's just, you know what I'm saying? And I remember being in high school. Shout out to my man Wig. Shout out to my man Ed, Norman Thomas, man. And their names is flown around the school crazy. And their names is flown around, what's my 88, 89, crazy, just like Kevin Childs. Kevin Childs' name was running crazy. Kev Frost, the blood nigga y'all know about, his name was running crazy uptown, you know what I'm saying? Niggas think, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of money in the streets. It was crazy at the time. We talk about before Nappy Red disappeared. Before Nappy Red died, passed away. You know what I'm saying? I won't say disappeared, but passed away. These were the names that was there by was shooting. Yo, A and boom, 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 Willie Burgers, Rooftop. That was that in that order. Rooftop, Willie Burgers. Poe with the chicks on the TV screen. He was doing shit. He had a lot of enemies. Believe it or not, there's a bunch of niggas celebrating uptown. Old niggas, a couple of young niggas. He was one of down on niggas. He still Poe was Poe regardless. I ain't gonna front, he an East Side nigga that made a name for himself on the West Side. So he was more of a West Side nigga. West Side is just a little more exciting than the East Side for those that didn't know from the ever. You had a lot of gambling spots on the West Side. You had a lot of, you know what I'm saying, bars, clubs. There was a scene on the West Side that wasn't on the East Side. You know what I'm saying? There was just two different scenes. There was, you know what I'm saying, on the West Side, they had the gambling spots by, what's that, June Hamilton and all that shit. All that shit was different. They didn't have that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? They had spots, but the West Side was just more exciting. All the money holes was on the West Side. All the Chrissies and the rest of them was on that West. Lennox Ave was like going to the tunnel back then. So that's why Poe was so addicted to that West Side. Nah, that's anybody in the street though. He was, you know what I'm saying? He knew, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he wanted to die though. I don't think Poe said, I'm ready to die any day. You know what I'm saying? That nigga wasn't ready to die. If he was ready to die, he never drove off. You know what I'm saying? That nigga didn't want to die. That was the moment that he didn't want to die. You know what I'm saying? He just began to believe he got too comfortable. Happens to a lot of us. We get comfortable. Shit ain't happening, man. Fuck these niggas. Niggas say what he want to say to a regular nigga. I'm not even disrespecting Queens Flip. You know what I'm saying? This is what niggas do. This is what niggas do. They talk that I don't give a fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Right? I don't care if I die or not. So why the fuck you tell that, nigga? That defeats the purpose of snitching if you don't care about dying. That's what you tell a regular nigga who don't know who's intact with the streets, but not so intact with the streets. Yeah, the nigga told me he don't even give a fuck about if he died now. He lied to you, my nigga. He know what come with this shit. He was running up on too many niggas are scared of him. He knew, well, niggas are still scared of me in this city. Nigga, he wasn't ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say, hold on. A lot of niggas are scared to die, brother. Nobody wants to leave this earth. Do not get it twisted. Do you wake up in the morning? Do you wake up in the morning going, I don't give a fuck if I live or die? Nobody does that, bro. Nobody does that. So I'm not gonna say he wasn't scared to die because nobody wakes up in the morning saying, yo, son, I don't give a fuck if I live or I die. You understand what I'm saying? Just because, see, that's what y'all get caught up at. Just because somebody says that doesn't mean. Because he's talking to this is what niggas do. They play tough. It's that tough conversation. Him not being scared to die was he would have gunned that out. When the nigga hit him, boom, he was to grab his ratchet and shoot his way out of that. That's a nigga who ain't scared to die. What he telling niggas is, yeah, I ain't scared to die. These niggas think it's a game. I don't give a fuck, right? And what happened? The day he died, he ain't gunned it out. I'm going to tell you something, right? And I'm going to tell you something. That's. I got you, my man, H.O.C. Harlem, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He know what come with this street. We all accept that fate. So I'm gonna ask you, you know what's crazy? Let's stop doing that. Let's all stop doing that dumb shit. So you tell me when you sold crack, you knew the consequences was good. That's what I mean. That's like you selling crack and you don't think for 1 minute you're gonna get robbed. You don't think you're gonna get killed. You don't think you're gonna go to jail. That sounds insane, my nigga. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop with this weird narrative. Like, so you telling me when you sold crack, you never thought you was gonna go to jail? There was no fear of, yo, I might get shot in the corner? Come on, man. Y'all niggas gotta stop that. Stop. I had the same attitude Alpo had. So what you trying to say? When I sold crack, I wasn't scared to die? Are you telling me that when I sold crack and dope, that's one thing. I don't care about it. I'm a little scared. I don't want to die. That's what come with the game, man. When you in the streets, that's what come with the game. Death, prison. That's what come with the game. That's what come with the game. You can't mix that up. So you're telling me when you hugged them blocks, you were scared to die? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? When you was on those corners, taking a chance every day in those fucking lobbies, you niggas was not scared to die. Y'all niggas is bugging now. That's what I mean. You become a fan so hard. This is crazy. How do a nigga say? How do somebody? So you're telling me when you hustle in those lobbies, that's not what come with those lobbies? I don't want to zap you, Kevin Smith. I don't understand nothing you talking about. So now when I hustled in the lobbies, I wasn't scared to go to jail or die. I wasn't a fucking worker. So you telling me allegedly when I had 200 grams of heroin in my house, I never thought for 1 minute that I might get a gun thrown in my face. Jail, death. So I don't understand him having a conversation with this nigga could take that someplace else. So for all you niggas in the street, that's not what come with this shit. Now I know why talent's on an all-time high. Now I know why. Because you niggas pick and choose a rule. Oh man, I need some callers. This is crazy. Bendito, I respect Kevin Smith's opinion. I respect what he heard. See, that's one thing. A nigga tell you anything they want to tell you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Lonnie. That name sounds familiar. Lonnie. I think I might know Lonnie. The name Lonnie sound familiar, Young Forever. The name Lonnie sound mad familiar. We knew. What you think? We had a line full of. What you think? We had a line full of customers that for 1 minute we sat back and was like. You think we sat back when we was making 10, 20,000 a day in the projects allegedly? We never thought that we'll get robbed and killed? I don't understand these narratives that you niggas, that some people create, not you. You may not be from the streets, Kevin. I understand it, and I dig it, and I respect it, respectively. But in these streets, those are the consequences, bro. When you sign up on these corners, you're putting yourself in grave danger. Damn, I'm just all type of shit. This is crazy. Bendito. Bata. Damn, oh. If you're telling me you hustled without the fear of going to jail or death or getting robbed, then you was in the wrong game, nigga. I'm gonna put Hector Marquez number up here. Call Hector. That sounds crazy. Now I'm not bugging because I'm not bugging. Chuletas and rice. Yeah, salute to Brooklyn. I'm not, listen, salute to Brooklyn. But if a nigga's a stickum kid and he tell you he ain't scared to die, then he lying to you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to church. Yeah. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Yeah, what's up? Who is this? Yeah, who's this? Who's this? Alright, don't play no music, bro. What's your take on the situation? I want to ask you a question. Nigga, since you here on the line, you hear me? Whatever you did in the streets, when you was outside, right? At one point in time in your lifetime, You wasn't scared to go to jail or you might die. You know what I mean?
Listen, bro, everybody's scared to die, bro. Everybody. I don't give a F who you are. You could be the most gangster dude with the biggest name in the world, but when that smoking gun get in front of you, you scared to die, bro.
You scared
That's
to
a
die.
fact.
That nigga wasn't.
That's a fact.
He said the average hustler shit. Am I right? He said that. That's what niggas that's doing the streets say. You, I don't care. I don't care how this shit come. Out of that. Out of that.
Let me tell you like this, bro. See, we talking about Alpo right now, and I'm gonna say this. This is what I'm gonna say, my brother, because I got a lot of respect for you, man, and I had a lot of respect for 050 China Brim. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna say this, man. If we continue to say that, you know, Alpo's death is a good thing, right? And we on our channels, and we are teaching the youth the positive way of life, but now because somebody from back in the days got hit or got killed and we celebrate it, that's a contradiction. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so my feeling toward Poe's death is this. I never knew Alpo. You feel me? I never knew. I never met him, never said hello to him, never shook his hand, never nothing. But I'm looking at it like this. That's a brother, man. That's one of us.
He definitely is one of us.
So, but hold on. My thing is this. If you celebrate Alpo's death, you're celebrating black on black crime. Because that's all that issue was. That wasn't Alpo getting street justice from nobody. It's like the dude said, all the dudes that's thinking about me from my age, they ain't even thinking about me. They're thinking about how to stay safe from the coronavirus. So the dudes that killed him, 9 times out of 10, the dude that killed him was probably one of these little stupid behind dudes on the street. And it's
opportunity. It was an opportunity.
What that was not justice for Alpo. That's just more black on black crime, bro. This is the thing we speak.
But this is why you don't put yourself. But you know what though? And as much as we say this, right? This is why you don't put yourself in those predicaments.
That's a fact.
See, because we can't excuse you putting yourself in those predicaments. We can't sit here and go, yo, that's fucked up. A young man or a middle-aged man murders another man to get his name, because that's all that's gonna happen. What I'm asking you, what I'm saying is, you don't put yourself out there. I know a bunch of millionaire niggas that don't be on the front lines. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Because they don't want to get robbed. They don't want to get killed. They don't want to get kidnapped. They don't want to get all the things that happen to niggas in the street. Not saying that that's post-post, but we're talking about reality, bro.
You hear me, brother? You hear me? I know exactly where you're going, bro. I know exactly where you're going. Now, look, this is why we got to look deeper into this thing, right? When it comes to Poe. And this is why so many more chapters are going to be written, because we got to know, what was this man thinking, right? What was his psyche at that time? What was his psychology about? Because, dude, you got beef with everybody, but you putting yourself out there. You exposed you everywhere. So I made a video earlier, and I said, was it that he had a death wish, he didn't care, or maybe he just couldn't feel things anymore? You know, when he was out there 30 years ago, the streets was different, so he could feel things. You know what I mean? But right now, maybe he just couldn't feel his way, and he lost his way, and that's what did it. But
Malcolm,
me, I tell you this.
I'm gonna tell you something, Malcolm. I'm gonna tell you something. Hold on, brother. I'm gonna tell you about him. No disrespect. He was more popular. Listen, he was more popular before he went to D.C. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you per se. I was outside back then. I'm gonna tell you something. He was popular for his shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Boning chicks at the rooftop, Willie burgers, cars. He didn't really get rich until he went to D.C. That's when all the money came. Guess how long his run was after he killed Rich Porter?
How long?
8 months. So he didn't get a chance to really enjoy being the big time bosses. It was a couple of flips, and then boom, he caught that Fed charge. He killed Rich like in 90, and he went to jail in 91, bro. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? It wasn't a 5-year run like everybody thought. It wasn't a 3-year run. So he stuck on his celebrity. Remember, he was popular in his celebrity more than him getting money. He was Alpo, the celebrity of town, riding bikes, Gucci, Dapper Dan, LL Cool J's man. You know what I'm saying? Apollo Theater, Juice Crew, All Stars performing. He pulled up in big cars. That's what he was known for, Brose. He was just known for being with the money niggas. Rich, AZ. Now you get what I'm saying? His DC run didn't last that long. So when he came home to his celebrity being Alpo. Pulling up on the block, yo Po, yo Po, yo Po. Rest in peace, respectively. This ain't even a shot at Poe. Niggas loved him for who he was.
You gotta understand something at the same time too, my brother. Listen to me, man. The man put some work in the streets. The boy had 14, 15 bodies, man.
That he's saying.
A big deal. You feel me? Like, but I'm not saying nothing about the people that got killed. I want to say this now as we're talking.
Hold on one second. Hold on, Malcolm. Hold on one second. Now you're right though. But you gotta keep in mind. Now, I'm respecting it. Hold on one second.
As we move forward, right?
Yeah.
Us black people, we just came out of police killing us. We came out of the George Floyd situation. We still dealing with all of this stuff, man. I want to say, as we move forward as a people, let's not celebrate the death of men, man. No matter what happened in the past. That's about, because now we're dealing with redemption.
But I want to ask you a question. Okay, I respect that, right? But okay. No, because what I'm thinking is.
Before you go, let me just say this.
Yeah.
As a man, this was my thing, right? If Poe did all this stuff in his young, now I grew up in the 80s. I know what it was like when crack first hit. In 85, I was 13, man. I watched the crack babies and the crack mothers and my friends, man, moms that was respectable people out there on the whole stroll. I watched it, man. I even got some sexual favors from my friends' mothers. Be like this. I was in the street.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Uh-oh.
I know the thing. So
shout out to Kevin Smith for creating this conversation. You a dirty guy, man. That's crazy.
Come out that era. I'm from Far Rockaway, Queens, right? Far Rockaway, Queens is a small piece of land. It's nothing compared to every other borough. It's nothing, bro. We had some heavy hitters out there in Far Rockaway, no doubt. It's gangster niggas out there. You already know. If you heard about Far Rock, you know. But what I'm telling you, imagine that times 25 when it comes to Harlem and Bronx and Brooklyn, all that madness going on. This is the type of environment Poe came up in. You feel me?
Yeah, no. See, again. On the east side, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that around my way. Brose. He's two projects from me. It was nothing like that. It wasn't like the west side. West side was always rough. East side wasn't like that, bro. See? I'm putting you on to something. That's where he got his name up at. Not on the east side. The east side, them Puerto Ricans, the Raw Deal, allegedly the Raw Deal family. You had other crews. You had the Jeff Mob, Rock City and them. You had the Lynch Mob, Redhead Jerry and them niggas. You had the Carver Mob, Gerald Tisdale and them niggas. You had a bunch of niggas that was in place already. You had Black Park, rest in peace, Elliott. You had Tone Lopez, rest in peace, Hill Ho Crew. You had, you know what I'm saying? So, respectively, in my hood, he wasn't on that type of time, my nigga. We had Papa from 100th Street. We had Richard Cotto from New Metro, from Old Metro. Yeah, I know Redhead Jerry. That's my man, Redhead Jerry. He got some motorcycle accident. He had the BM and all that. He had that DOA. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? This is what I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. He was fucking with Fat Kev. He was fucking with Popito. He was fucking with Hank. Rest in peace, Hank and Daddy and them niggas. Shout out to my man Big Head E. I'm on my east side shit right now. Now they tell me on the east side when he was growing up, it wasn't like that, bro. Respectively, my nigga. It wasn't like that on my side, my nigga. Rock smoking them niggas.
Let me just another cut you off, my brother. I'm just saying for all of us YouTubers, man, that's out here putting these videos up, going forward.
Yeah, going forward.
Like it's never good. Let's not celebrate the death of anyone. And I'm not saying that because I'm an Alpo fan. I'm pro Alpo. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
like
married.
I said in the video earlier and before, that man, well, you gotta give credit where credit is due, my dude. Like this dude walked through some waters that I could handle that, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like look at it like this, man. And I want you to be honest, my bro. Like really deep down in your soul.
I'm not hating on the nigga. It's not. No. Whoa.
Just hear me. Dig down in your soul, bro. You in Washington, D.C., you're going crazy, you catching bodies, you getting buku dollars, right? Now you get caught up, and them people coming at you with the death penalty, bro. Now look, this is my thing right here. Before you go off, because I know you're about to go, but before you go off, I'm going to say this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Gangsters. I put this to the realest gangsters in the whole
Hit that like button, niggas.
Anyway, if that needle was up against you, my nigga, right? They put that needle. They say, nigga, if you don't tell us what we want to know, this needle or that electric chair, them electrodes is going on you, what you going to do, man?
Yo, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. I caught drug sales, never told them my friends. You know what I'm saying? I just never did it, bro. Huh? Oh, now average.
You know the rules and you know the consequences that can happen inside of the game. He knew when you do the right? So now your life is on the line. It does not make it okay that you get to go to somebody else because you got caught.
Yo, sis, no disrespect. Listen to me. I'm not trying to cut you off at nothing. I'm gonna say that. This is what I'm gonna say because I'm a real dude. I deal with things. I try to deal with things practically and from a real place. Yo, listen, sis. Let me tell you something. If that was you, right?
I'm not built for it. I'm not built for it. I'm not built for it.
Sometimes it takes dudes to get caught to learn that they're not built for it. Nobody knew this. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The era of the crack era that came from the 80s and the 90s was so devastating. Nobody knew this. Dudes was out there running around crazy, getting that fast money. But then when you get caught up, even Apple probably say, you know what, I can't do this, man. But on the streets, he's running around crazy because of the error. See, because of the stuff that they put out, those people put out here for us to indulge in. Apple didn't go to freaking Venezuela and bring back the coke police and make crack cocaine. He went to somebody to read up. The crack was put here from certain individuals for us to destroy each other. So when you get caught up in that circle, you in so deep and you catching bodies, you doing it.
Okay, I hear you.
You messes up against the line. And I would say this, it will be the same way for a lot of these dudes in the street that think they built like that. When that death penalty is against these niggas, they gonna fold. And I promise you, and the only reason you can come to me because they're not in that position, so they can say what they want to say, but in their heart, they know it's true.
That's hold on.
Regardless of what, at what point does he bear the responsibility for his actions? You giving him an excuse, oh, it's the environment, right? He knew better. That nigga went to different environments and seen different. So see, this is you can't like give him a pass for one thing, but then on the other hand, spank the baby. It can't be both ways. We gotta set certain.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not even doing that. Look, respectfully, I say it again, and I'm gonna tell you as one that's speaking from that era. I was out there, like Ziggy Black say, I'm not looking out my window making up stories. I was in the street, man. Like ever did, man. I know what it did, and I know the dudes that was getting money. Now we took things for granted, like this will never end. You understand?
Yo, Bose, but you know what though? I want to tell you something, right? I'm gonna tell you a true story. I got locked up in 1995, right? Allegedly, my man's had a purple top drug operation going on. I just came from out of town, Albany. I just came from out of town. I caught a sale of my projects, you hear me? They had me in the police station. The police said the color top you got caught with is what's reigning in this neighborhood. If you give us who the boss is, you go home right now, you hear me? Right now.
Yeah.
Know what I said? Nah, son. I can't tell him my man's. I caught 5 years for that shit. Listen. I caught 5 years. Doesn't matter about the death penalty because you can die in jail with a 1 and 3. I know niggas that have died with 2 years in jail. The death penalty. So it doesn't matter if they offer you the death penalty because you can die in jail with 8 months. You know what I'm saying? So it has nothing to do with that. He just get an opportunity.
I respect it.
I could have told him all my fucking friends. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
I'm gonna say this at the same time, Zeke. I'm gonna say this at the same time, bro. When the niggas is coming with your life on the line, that's different. And I've never seen no motherfucker, no person that I know from any state ever said, you know what, you coming at me with the death penalty, so what, I'm taking it. I never saw it. I saw the mafia niggas tell on their own self when them fucking crackers say, yo, you about to get the electric shit. What was the little nigga that went down from the mall? He crying all the way to the chair. They drug his ass out of there. Oh, please don't kill me. And they burned his ass up. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a difference, bro. When you get
It's not a difference, bro. Jail is jail, though. But my nigga, jail is jail. But you know what? Jail is jail. Jail is jail. Jail is jail. I'm gonna fuck. I don't. Death penalty is. Let me tell you something. You can die in jail. Fuck the death penalty. What you think? Jail is comfortable, my nigga? You hear me? I know people that died on Rikers Island. I know dudes that died on Rikers.
I'm gonna say this. Look. You're right. You're right. Jail ain't comfortable.
Jail is jail. 1 in 3 is like a death penalty, my nigga.
It comes down to self-preservation as a human being. Once you being told today is your day, we all know we have a day, but just knowing what day it's going to be and what it might be, like not knowing. And we understand that. But on another note, on his side of things, that nigga didn't think about none of that when he was laying niggas down.
You never do. See, that's what I'm talking about. You never do. My sister, you never, you in the game, you moving so fast. It's not you. It's not you.
Okay.
It's what you
But when you come home, that is not absolved. That's the whole point. When you come home and now that you may have
Salute. Let's talk about us in the building. My favorite Puerto Ricans in the building.
Yes,
You understand? And then you come back to the same neighborhood that you helped destroy, right? Regardless of who flooded it in, regardless of how you helped destroy multiple families, right? You done niggas dirty, slept with mad niggas girls, it's all types of shit. And you walk around all grandioso, like, well, I dare any one of you niggas to do something to me. That's not the type of mentality you're supposed to come back on when you was given a pass. Like you said, when he was in there, he was shaking like a leaf in Chicago wind, right? He wanted to come home. He was scared of getting that needle, right? So why didn't you come home and humble yourself, brother? Why didn't you take the opportunity that the government gave you to change your life? No, you came back. You wanted to be told. He already told you the mindset he had when he was snitching. Oh, I'm not gonna snitch on nobody in home because I'm gonna come back and niggas still want respect and love it. Once you came back home with that, you already started off with that mentality. You never turned it off. You understand? He never turned it off. He's 25 years. He was just waiting for his day to touch down, to shine on niggas again, to be shine Poe all over again. That's what he did. He just came home.
Can I get a second?
Yo, all right, yo, we gotta take more callers. Malcolm, we gotta take more callers in a minute. So, you know what I'm saying? We gotta take some more callers.
It's my last thing I'm gonna say. It's my last thing.
And I respect you. I respect your opinion, Brose. You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to Alpo's death, right? I really think people should really zero in on what was going on in this man's mind maybe the last 3 months or so before he died.
88 in the building.
Zero in on is he accepted that he was gonna die? And
We all do in the street, Brose. That's an acceptance in the street.
More now, last thing I'm gonna say is
He wanted to die in Harlem so that he could be immortalized in some sort of way. That's just the sicko that I believe him to be. And his mama
Okay.
I'm gonna
say this 050 China Brick. Now this is a dude that I was respecting hardcore, right? Because I heard his intelligence on this same channel. But I'm gonna say this: I lost a lot of respect for 050 China Brick.
Yeah, well, now he ain't got nothing to do with this. He ain't got nothing to do with this. He ain't got nothing to do with this, brother. He don't got nothing to do with this. Brother, but he don't have nothing to do with this. He's a Brooklyn nigga. He got nothing to do with this. You don't do that here. You know what I'm saying? You know, China Brim is, he's good money. You're not gonna do that here. This is not about China Brim. It's about Rich Porter. You know, just show some respect to Rich. I get it. I fuck with you, Malcolm. This is not about China Brim, bro. You hear me? I get it.
Of course. Now think about our people, bro. And even with Alpo being gone and Rich Porter, all them dudes, moving forward, my bro, let's try to
All right, I definitely.
celebrate anybody black that's dying, bro. I don't care where that nigga came from, what it was. I don't want to celebrate that. I want
They're not celebrating death. But I get it though. I respect it though. I respect it. But I gotta take some more callers, Malcolm. I respect you. Respectively, nigga.
Do your thing, brother.
Definitely. Salute, brother. Salute. Peace. That was, definitely shout out to my man Malcolm. He calling every week with, his, word of the day. Avid.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get to the get down, right? Because this show is about respectively. Rest in peace, Rich Porter. We know Rich Porter wasn't insane. He was in the street. What comes with the street is death. When you're in the streets playing around, only people that begin to care about life is people that leave the streets. They want to live another day. They want insurance. They want to work every day. You know what I'm saying? That's the rules of being a regular guy, being a civilian. You know what I'm saying? When you still in the street, there's no way that you sold drugs without the thought of going to jail, bro. You hear me?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question. I think he put himself, having recordings, like I said, this ain't a shot at Queens or anybody else has his voice on tape, but this is real talk right now. You know what I'm saying? Him saying that he's not scared to die is what the average nigga in the street's going to say. You hear me?
That contradicts Malcolm's statement.
But we're not talking about Malcolm. We're not talking about Malcolm no more. We're talking about the streets.
So nigga, why did you snitch? Why did you cop out when they was offering to kill your ass?
To kill your ass. To come home and do the same thing. Think about this. Why did he kill Rich for? Ain't about Malcolm right now. He said because if Rich Porter can steal from me, then he can tell on me, right? But what the fuck did you do when you got caught? You told, you hear me?
Well, those stories are contradictory. That's his.
Because a dead man can't talk.
That's his side of the story, but according to other stories out on the street, you just straight up robbed Rich for the bricks that somebody gave Rich to go get his brother. That's what the story is. But I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Respectively.
I was on the big wheel, so I really can't tell you exactly who got what, when.
What? I'm gonna tell you something, man. I was in high school. This happened when Darnell got kidnapped. I was in high school. One of Alpo good friends, his name was Cash. I'm not gonna say his first name, but Cash. They called the nigga Cash. He was in my class. Cash used to fuck with Poe and Kevin Childs. You know what I'm saying? For those that know who Cash is, they know what I'm talking about. Whatever happened between them physically, whatever happened behind the scenes, it was what it was. When we heard Rich Porter died, people was in school crying. You hear me? They was crying because people loved Rich. For some reason, Rich had a style that people loved uptown. Poe made a name for himself uptown, but Rich had a name for himself uptown because Rich was before the crack era. He was running with Rest in Peace LA. He was already outside getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? Now I have nothing to do with the breakup of him in LA or whatever situation they had with Roz Clot and them niggas. I got nothing to do with that. I'm not here to go boom because everybody gets hurt in this situation. But now we allow Alpo to speak. Now when he speaks, he tells people his version of events, right? Am I right? His line of events. This is why I did this and that. But things he's saying, if you're listening, right? He said the reason why he killed Rich was if he can lie to me about robbing me on the points on his drugs, then he can tell him.
If he can lie to me, though, his exact words, if he can lie to me about something like this, ain't no telling Woody to shut me down the road. That's what he said. Those his words.
Oh, okay.
What Rich do,
exactly.
And he made the decision that Rich had to go, and he told him one more story that he didn't believe.
That he didn't believe.
Rich's judge and jury. So now when you have a judge and jury that says, well, look at all your actions and deeds, we don't like it, it's time for you to go. That nigga said, no, I cannot do this. I'm not built for this. Who do y'all want? You want Wayne Perry? You want this nigga? You want that nigga? You want that? It didn't just stop at Wayne Perry. He worked on other cases that had nothing to do with him when he was already locked up. So, it's mad other stuff.
So we're not trying to, that's why I said, hold on 1 second, hold on. I got another East Side rider, you know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. Gotta play no music, man. Yo, Ty, what's good, Ty?
What's good? You live now, right?
Yeah. Josh, shout out to the east side, man. You hear me?
Yeah. Huh?
Yo, I'll ask you a question. Because you seen them, you was around the man, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
He was trying to live or die, my nigga, you hear me?
Like I was telling you yesterday, Zig, I think this shit that just happened, this shit is from some new shit, man.
Some new shit he
got
created.
caught up in some new shit. This ain't none of that rich, nobody trying to get back at him and none of that. I think this is some recent shit, and somebody seen it was him and was like, yo, I'm gonna get this nigga, man.
Yeah.
That's all that was. I don't think that was none of them niggas
That's
from
what
back
you
in the
said.
days retaliating. He was out here moving and shaking for 6 years. Ain't nobody do nothing. This is some recent shit, yo.
Now I want to ask you a question. When we're in the streets, right? We don't care. So if somebody asks you, do you care about dying? If you're still in the streets, you can't care about dying because that's part of being in the streets. Am I correct?
And you're 100% right. And that was his like philosophy. Like, yo, he didn't give a fuck. Long as it happened in Harlem, he was just living out his truth. See? He was living out his truth. That nigga did 25 years in jail. He had all the time to sit and think and prepare. He knew what it was. He was very in tune with these streets.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah, he knew how to move around.
Coming on here front and talking all this shit. Yo, Poe was pulling up everywhere. Forster, Taft, East River, everywhere. And one deep.
Yeah.
With shorts on. Like, come on, man.
Come on, man. And that's real. And yo.
Something to carry on the beef that came before them. It's like, okay.
And love, that's what it probably was. It probably was one of them youngsters.
Yeah, a young nigga, 25, 26, he playing games.
Bitch, they unheard, yo, this nigga Poland, and it, trust me, that's 9 times out of 10 how that shit went down.
And that's how it's gonna go down. But niggas is celebrating because the other niggas who didn't want to do it are now gonna feel like Harlem is the west side is back. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Exactly.
It's one up for the west side. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not celebrating his death. Because remember, it's not cool to celebrate a man's death. But we're not going to put this weird accolade on him like he's not scared to die. Like, one nigga ain't scared to die that's in the street. You hear me?
That's true, but Zeke, you gotta remember, he just lost his moms and his sister.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. Yeah. He didn't give a fuck.
On some real, that nigga ain't really have nobody out here.
That's the truth he had. You're right. That's a fact. I knew. That's why, you know what's so funny? After his sister and his moms passed away, you see he started moving different. He got more boisterous. He started putting himself in a position to be the old Poe. You hear me? Running up on niggas. Yo, I heard a couple of niggas he ran down on, looking at niggas crazy, because like you said, he lost his lifeline to him. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and say that, whoever did that to him, like you said, they're gonna go out in history with their little 25 years as the person that killed Poe. Just like the person that killed the real 50 Cent, Elijah. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Yo, that's the guy who killed the real 50. You know what I'm saying? That's all, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna look at, he can get all these weird accolades. The reason why I said rest in peace, Rich Porter respectively, because now we can stop the narrative of, Rich Porter's dead and he alive. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? And he's running around Harlem. So now everybody's rest in peace respectively. Now it's not, he's a grimy nigga and that's why he dead and he alive because he's a real nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's bittersweet because on one side, Rich family still don't get Rich back, nor Darnell, right?
Darnell.
Bittersweet. And now Alpha side of the family, because Gumby ain't got a father now. You understand what I'm
His
saying?
kids ain't got nothing to do with that.
Like, the shit is bittersweet on both sides. There's nothing to rejoice in when somebody loses their life. But what everybody needs to stop doing is that death does not absolve you from being the monster or the crazy nigga you was before you laid down. That's what I'm saying.
It's a
that shit
fact.
don't absolve you from what you was. When you put on your uniform, right, as a cop, everybody knows you're a cop because you got the badge, you got the baton, and you got the gun. He put on his uniform. He's the nigga in the streets. He's a drug dealer. He gets to the money. That was his uniform. Now, when it's time for you to retire, you chose not to retire. type. You chose not to go ahead and take out your pension package. You understand? You say, no, I'm going to throw another nigga on the hook. That does not absolve him for what he did, man. Like, this not that everybody glorified Rich just because Rich was the most known. It's mad niggas that nigga did dirty, bro. Mad niggas.
Yeah, he did do a lot of niggas dirty, you know what I'm saying?
Pinpoint where the fuck that shit came from. You understand what I'm saying? That nigga
Yeah.
didn't even stay up in Maine for too long. He came back downtown doing the same shit that Poe was doing in 84, 85, and 86, man. He fucking bitches girls, jumping in niggas' cars, making niggas' cars hot. Come on, B. Like,
That's a fact.
we can't keep doing this shit in our communities because, like, this is why shit keep happening. Because one nigga that we like, we give him a pass. Versus another nigga that we can't stand or don't like the way he dressed, he don't get a pass. Poe don't get a pass for the shit he did. Now, was it wrong that niggas laid him down like that? Yes, it was, but who the fuck knows what was in the shooter's mind? The same way that he had a reason for why he laid Rich out, that motherfucking MPV nigga, it's the same reason why another nigga felt like they had to lay his ass down in that truck. It is what it is.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, you know, and it's funny because me and Ty grew up, he Carver, I'm Wash, you know, all the same niggas. Even his cousin was like my cousin. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? And
That's right.
the crazy part about this, and shout out to Ty, we having this conversation. Even niggas on the east side that don't condone the telling was like, what the fuck was Poe doing on the west side? You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Halloween.
He was on because that goes back to I think he really ain't care, man. Because one thing about Poe, he wasn't a dumb nigga.
Yeah, he wasn't dumb, my nigga. He never was dumb.
He already pulled up mad niggas skirts. See, this the other part that niggas don't want to talk about. It's mad secret squirrel agents in the fucking hood, bro. He knew all the agents. Yeah, I dare you say something. Because don't think that nigga ain't hear all the whispers of motherfuckers talking shit about him. Like, niggas be forgetting. Niggas try to act like, oh, Poe knock niggas out. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Poe will fight you, shoot, whatever he had to do. Like, so niggas knew that, right? So he heard all that bullshit. Like, I hope y'all can see his character and his charisma from just how he carried himself. I knew you niggas was talking shit about me. I'm here now. Say something.
Yeah, it was funny. He was on that type of time. He was on that type of time.
And that nigga lasted 6 years out here.
6 years, he did. He did last for 6 years.
I dare one of you niggas say something, cause then I'm gonna pull your skirt, nigga. Tell them niggas how you told these niggas about these bricks, nigga, and you ain't never even a touchdown. At least I sat down for 25 of mine, nigga. Did you ever sit down past the fucking precinct? Nah. And that's why a lot of niggas you see in pictures like, yeah, this is my man Poe. Fuck.
I ain't gonna front. You know what's funny, man, is that this conversation is deep because it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's like I told my man, shout out to Cool Hump 4th Street, shout out to my niggas in Lehman. You know, he was back on his 88, 89 shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna be honest, like I remember there was a guy named Louis. Dave Reese on 108th Street, right? Now, when you see Poe, honestly speaking, you really do see him by himself. He don't run around with a crew. You know, if you see Poe either with a chick or he by himself. So we talking about 88. It was 88 Thanksgiving. My man John from my block had to get his hair cut, right? So there's a barbershop nigga that he was cool with named Louis that he worked at a barbershop. He used to cut hair on 99th Street, but he used to also cut hair on 108th Street. That was Poe man. Poe was in there bugging out. That's one of the first times I was like physically in the same room with Poe. You know what I'm saying? And it was Thanksgiving. My man was getting his little DA done. You know what I'm saying? You know that Puerto Rican shit, the DAs and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's my man John. You know what I'm saying? So my man Jay. So that's the first time I was in the room with him. But Poe was just hanging out with his man. Poe did a lot of shit by himself. You know what I'm saying? You might see him with the crew partying, but a lot of times when you actually seen Poe, that nigga pull up on you all alone. The only time I seen that Poe with a little different when he had the situation with your man Gerald. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? But
yeah.
The niggas going at their little issue over the chick. You know what I'm saying? Because Poe real issues be over broads. You hear me? They don't even know this shit. A lot of Poe beefs be over broads. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously speaking, a lot of it, like I won't be surprised that when he got assassinated for, it was over a chick. You hear me? A lot of his beats.
9 times out of 10, that's what it was, man. Like I told you, somebody probably was fucking some nigga bitch. They found out it was that nigga, and it was lights out.
Yeah, son. Remember this with Gerald. Remember when Gerald was riding around with his son in the car?
But
Nigga,
Mom, yeah, it was baby mom.
man, you know what I'm saying? Remember that shit?
And you know what? When we met him, he respected Joe. He said, "Yo, Joe was a little nigga back then, man. That nigga like 15 years younger than me. That he get money. He was, you know what I'm saying? Paul was talking different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Joe was back good. Cause remember Gerald, just like we was playing it yesterday, right? We had a conversation we was having. Gerald Tisdale, right? Shout out to Gerald Tisdale Freedom. When we all went to the boys club together, think about this. Rock House Committee, 4 Carver Mob, right? Then you had Jeff Mob niggas, Rock, rest in peace, Joe, Dave, Coach Dave, remember? Then we had Redhead Jerry, Lynch Mob niggas, Hunt Trough second, and the son you was telling me about yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Those niggas was getting to the bag. We all went to the boys club together. Everybody was in the boys club together. So, niggas grew up together. Now, we're the new generation. Now, when we was going to the boys club, Ham-on was still the in thing. I mean, it still was the in thing, but that was the bag. Ham-on was the bag. All that shit, 116th, remember 116th? Remember Taino with the Obsession and all that shit by Wagner? You had the
Lemon and them niggas.
the Raw Deal niggas, them niggas that was on 118th. What's that? No, 119th. Louis D Block, Knockout and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Mm-hmm. We're giving y'all the essence of East Harlem right now. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? That was the play back then. The bags, the hand-on shit. You know what I'm saying? Then crack hit. Then crack took
it. And it was over once.
It was all over. It was over. Now think about it. When Poe was already outside already. When we talk about boys club days, remember Zico, Deep Freeze, you all went to the boys club together.
Hell yeah. I used to love it. You know what I used to like about the boys club? Remember when they used to give you that little dinner and shit?
Yeah, son, the dinner, award shit and all that.
If you wasn't a member, you had to pay 50 cents to get in that shit.
That's a fact.
We used to have times, but it was always some shit with them Jeff niggas after.
The Jeff niggas is right there. That's a fact. The Jeff niggas right there. Now, come 14 streets, you know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to everybody in the building. You know what I'm saying? We here, we in the building. But just give you East Harlem. Poland was them niggas was older than us. When we was going to the boys club, Red Apple, Dope, and all that shit was popping. We was kids. We wasn't into that game. We was still running around with snotty nose, playing basketball. Some niggas was holding packs. But when crack hit, Poe was already... Remember, when crack hit, Poe was with Papo and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And Coco on 100th Street. All them niggas. And Dollar Bill from East River. And all those names. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? We was still kids. We were still kids. Yo, when you was running around Carver, you had Black Park. Remember them Puerto Rican niggas on 2nd Street?
Elliot
and all them niggas.
Black, all of them.
That's what was out there. We were still kids.
All of them.
Then we had our turn. But Gerald, remember, I'm 48. Gerald was like 2-3 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when Gerald got his chance, them Carver Mob niggas took off. Woo! You know what I'm saying?
Because you got to remember, Gerald was a young nigga doing it. When he had them BMs and all that.
Yeah, he was young.
Then busting out.
That's a fact. He was young coming through. You talk about 88, 89. We're not talking, we're giving you New York City, I was just speaking. By this time, Outpost, deep on the west side, smacking niggas, riding his bike, falling on the floor. We talking about when shout out to my man Kobe High and all them niggas, Sean Bay and them niggas, Kev Force and them niggas. Those niggas, you know what I'm saying? When they was running around on the west, you know what I'm saying? The GHP posse, lower numbers.
That I know. Corey Hart, he's from Forster.
Yeah, shout out to Corey Hart, you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Hell yeah, I
we talk about the streets.
All my niggas is in Forster.
We're giving you the streets. Alpo at that time was just known for all his shenanigans. Not saying it was bad. Slapping niggas, big cars, boning dudes, girls. See, it wasn't that he was boning chicks' girls and putting them on the videotape. He was boning money niggas' girls. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So niggas would talk about that. Yo, Poe had this bitch shorty on the videotape and he was having sex with her. All that shit went viral in the streets. Then he started going to D.C. Remember the D.C. days? Then he started going to D.C. Those are the names you heard in conversations, bro. Those are the names, but we was trying to get to our own bag. See, now the internet allows dick sucking. We're giving y'all the geographics of what was going on. The East Side was sold in.
I think Maine was out in D.C.
Yeah, with Daddy, you know. I think Daddy, Puerto Rican the heck. Rest in peace, Puerto Rican the heck.
But heck, remember Lil Maine from Lincoln that got killed?
Yeah. It's funny because me and Tom Black, shout out to Tom Black. They don't know who Tom Black is, these people.
Word up.
Tom Black is that nigga. They don't even know who Tom. Remember Big Head E?
Another young, at a young age.
Yeah, getting money in that D.
At a young age, Tom Black with the Cherokee all
that. Yeah, son.
Hell yeah, I was in the D. I know the time.
You was in the D with the black chops. Fire. And it's funny because you said, yeah, E and Rod and them. I'm like, oh shit, Big Head E from Madison. Big Head E used to fuck with Daddy and them niggas. Because Daddy's name was ringing. That's whose name was ringing on the East Side when he was alive. Daddy. Daddy and Ruben. Those was popular names. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Johan and them niggas. Legends. Man and them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 117th Street. This is before the BTM
Johan,
shit.
that's my nigga. Johan's still out
there. Yeah, son. This is way before BTM.
Boss Fam. He's got the Boss Fam Entertainment.
Yeah, son. Boss Fam. That's way before BTM Blue Top Mafia. That's what we give you East Harlem. Poe was outside. You know what I'm saying? But these are the niggas that we seen. Daddy, Ruben. Puerto Rican Ruben had the white BM and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean? Mm-hmm. Running around. Redhead Jerry had the red Benz with the that roof shit. Drop top.
Spanish heck from Taft.
Yeah, son. Those are the niggas that we seen. Poe was getting money with Rich A&M, but these are the niggas that was getting to the bag in our face. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Tony Lopez.
Definitely Tone Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Tone Lopez. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what that is, exactly.
Red top, nickel, smash.
Bro, I'm gonna take it back respectively, since you on the East Side. I was on 3rd Ave, bro. Before the Hill Ho, nigga. I used to hang out with Ant White and them niggas playing basketball in the park. This is when Tone Lopez, rest in peace, Veen and them niggas was hustling on 3rd Ave before the Hill Ho. And you had, you know that rapper UFO Feeve? His uncles was out there, Jimmy Coco, rest in peace, baby. They was hustling out there too. I was around when this shit happened with Kenny Black the first time. That's why they always fuck with Kenny Black. Because when Jimmy Coco told Tone Lopez, let's fight for the block. I remember that shit, because Jimmy, that's my man's brother-in-law, you know what I mean? That nigga Jimmy, he popped on Tone, rest in peace Tone, and then Kenny Black jumped out the window, and he beat up on Kenny Black a little bit. And that's when Tone started migrating to the Hill Hole, you know what I mean? And that's when Coco had 3rd Ave, Blue Tops. Shout out to Jim Ice and them niggas. I'm taking it back to 88, 87, 88. Shout out to my man Kuba. Y'all probably know his son Little Kuba from Washington. You know what I mean? His pops, respectively, was getting money. That's when niggas was running with TK8. Now you want to get to the East Side. Again, Alpo was running around. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it. Alpo was still running around.
The East Side had a crazy niggas getting money back.
Getting money, nigga.
I always thought, the East Side, the East Side, we had the mean flow too.
Then when son died, now, Jimmy Coco went to jail for sicking his dog on, I think, on the soup or a landlord or some shit like that. And then that's how the Hill Hole started. Shout out to my man Scar, my man Tito, JG, Willie Woo and them niggas. The nigga Pops was a janitor, nigga. And them niggas had the next building over, and that's the Hill Hole, nigga. When that Hill Hole shit popped, Red Tops, everything changed. The geographic shit. Shout out to Rock and Smoke on 100th Street, the other side, TRC crew. You don't want the East Side, but give you the East Side. So stop thinking that this nigga was this infamous nigga. You had other infamous niggas. He just wasn't smacking niggas at the rooftop. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
We had Poodles. We had Jay Slays. We had, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Philly Sav was crazy, bro.
Jay Slay, word up, JJ.
Remember, Madison Ave was crazy, bro. Zay? Madison Ave was insane, my nigga.
Crazy.
Madison was crazy. We talking about Madison. Because remember, when after Black Park shut down, that's when your man was getting money on 106, that Carver mob shit. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace to Alex. Yup, Bam. Yup, hell yeah.
Come on, bro. Your man Bam and them niggas is your son. Respectively.
Then you have Hootie and them niggas in Lakeview doing their
Yeah, doing this shit crazy in Lakeview. And man, Big Head E and all that. Y'all want the East Side, but giving niggas they flowers a day, bro. You hear me? Rest in peace, Alpo. Rest in peace, Rich Porter. We're gonna give niggas they flowers, bro. You hear me?
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta give niggas they flowers. You know, so that's my man Heck and all that. My man Heck got shot in the back by accident. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say by accident because he wasn't the target, nigga. And look, he ain't telling the nigga who shot him. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? He sucked it up like the people champ. You know what I'm saying? He took that shot like the champ. You know what I'm saying? That's a death sentence when you can walk around and the nigga put you in a wheelchair, right? He ain't tell. You know what I'm saying? He sucked that up, respectively, man. Shout out to my man Heck, man. Shout out to 99 for the legs. Y'all niggas a lot of you niggas be just ah-da-da-da-da, because y'all be thinking a nigga wasn't outside. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They be thinking because they don't hear a nigga name, yo, you wasn't here. Niggas was there, but niggas was just playing their position. We knew we didn't want to be hot. We had our own clubs. We had test move parties, man. You hear me? What they think? Quasimodo.
The test move joint, Test for Lexington, all that shit.
We had our own joints.
All that.
Yeah, we had our own joints, man. You know what I'm saying? We had our own fucking joints, man. So again, respectively. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. You know what I'm saying?
Poe. I don't even think that nigga. I don't even think he gonna have a big funeral. I don't even think he gonna have a funeral. Like, nobody ain't gonna want to show their face. His shit is just.
It's sad because the grandkids suffer. Because the grandkids suffer, the kids suffer. That's what's gonna suffer out of all this. Out of all this is gonna suffer is the grandkids, bro. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's all about respect. But let's not create a narrative because this guy said some shit to some niggas on a live and y'all start going with he didn't even care about life anyway. He did care about life because he didn't want to die. Who the fuck wants to die? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to die.
He was more like prepared for it, though.
Yeah, that's what comes with the streets. He knew eventually it can happen. He knew, that's one thing he knew. He knew he had enough enemies. This shit can happen. I'm going to play around these streets. But how much you want to bet this city court was a new beef that he didn't see coming? You know what I mean? Some shit that he slept on. Some shit that, yo, fuck that little nigga. He know what time it is. And what happened? It was over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, whoever first fam from the West, he said a post that's real shit. That's what I heard too. He said Poe got into it with somebody in the club. They waited for him outside, waited until he was in the whip. And yup, that's just what I heard too.
Yeah, some instant fashion, like, yo, what? And it was a shot. They didn't even play me.
He got into it in the club, and they waited for him outside. And it was whoever first fam from the West, he said that. That's just what I heard too.
Yeah, it's a fact. Now, Abbott Shatter was popping. We got Abbott Shatter in the building. It's from Foster. Abbott was popping.
Okay, Foster.
Yo, she know niggas on our side, though. She know Yule and all of them, bro. You hear me?
You brother, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So she know Yule. She know.
Yeah, I fuck with Foster heavy. I was just in heavy in Foster when I was in the town. Shout out to my nigga Pop who just came home. Pop, all them niggas.
Wow, see? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. One Trump was a different look in 88, 89. Shout out to my man, Mr. White Bills. Remember I said it was a different fashion in New York. Columbia jackets, big Woolridges. It was a different look. It's just that East Side niggas, a lot of us shop on 3rd Ave by, like, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry's, Mr. G's. Yo.
Mr. G's.
Yeah, I grew up with Joe from Carver. You know what I'm saying? Him and Darnell. Rest in peace, Darnell. Yeah, that's my man. You know what I'm saying?
Peace, word up, Stevie D, word.
Yeah, Stevie D. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because we all went to the Boys Club together. That's how most of us met. Like, I met Deep Freeze
Shout out to my nigga Pamsy. Pamsy just opened
the pizza shop
on 8th and 3rd.
Yo, I'm happy for Pamsy, bro. That nigga did like 20 years, right?
The pizza shop on 8th and 3rd.
Yeah, shout out to Pamsy, bro. Definitely, shout out to fucking Pamsy. He did like 20 years, I heard.
Hell yeah, yup. Between all his bids. Hell
all
yeah.
His bids.
When we was all young, if you remember. He caught that body when we was Spofford days.
Yep. Now look at him now. He owns a pizza shop in the neighborhood he grew up in. Just like Waza.
Yep. Still doing the sports shit too. Football team.
Yeah, football. Carver Bar. Him and Joe Blow. But Joe Blow from Wash. I never knew Joe Blow for being from Carver. You know what I'm saying? But all them niggas got the football shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Patsy, you know what I'm saying? Right there on First Ave, 117th and all that, 117th, 118th Street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Hell yeah.
I was talking to Cubby yesterday, and I think I was with you and Cubby, because Cubby called me yesterday. I remember growing up, beginning back into the time when the Down Boys was a group, a gang that was popping on that part of East Harlem. Chino Chan and them niggas, you know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Mm-hmm. I remember that name, Chino Chan.
Yeah, them niggas like 118th, 119th and all that shit, and first and second and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But give me the east side. Again, it's no slap. It's just that generation was on a different type of time. That generation. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, respectively. We gotta be respectful because now the conversations can't, because a lot of people, they seem to tarnish some other shit through, well, he's still running around Harlem. Well, you see what happened. Rest in peace to the man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? These young boys is different, niggas is different. They don't care about all that who you used to be. They don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? They care about, yo, what? What? Huh? You think it's a game? And you begin to think because you fucking with old niggas that's not trying to go all the way, bro. You hear me?
Yeah. New York City, Zeke, man. I know you've been out of town for a little minute. Yo, that shit just turned into gangland, man. It's
I
crazy,
see.
yo. That's why I'm out of town. I'm in NC. I just pop up in New York City every couple of weeks or whatever. But I ain't even fucking with the town like that. Like, New York is crazy right now, man.
Yeah, New York is crazy, man. It's crazy, and it's just because we can't blame the Bloods and the Crip niggas in jail shit. These niggas, they got their own gangs. OYG, BG, CYC, and all this crazy
that
shit.
up in the Bronx, hell yeah.
Yo, how the fuck do they perform at Smoking Loud and these young boys find time to pop up backstage? You hear me?
You see that? But yo, Shorty about to be the next big thing in New York.
Who's that? The Source B or Flock B, whatever the fuck he is? Or the other Suno nigga. These little niggas, these young boys is crazy. They shaking at Rolling Loud.
And the police let them. You see how they let them?
You see the police? Hell yeah.
Yeah, these niggas get it.
Little niggas shake it out, but that's what used to happen in the neighborhood anyway. Like you make niggas shake it out.
Yeah.
And take kings afterwards and be like, all right now, niggas, y'all move on. But see, you come from a neighborhood now in the generation, they ain't had all that. Or they ain't have nobody to run from. So mommy, you can't tell mommy you just got beat up. You understand? She ain't gonna come back outside with you. So then these little niggas get guns. This is the cycle. This is how the cycle starts happening. But you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, son. Yep. Let's talk about my nigga Pete was telling me about K Flocko. His son is definitely Free Chi, his son. These young boys at that June music someplace else.
Yeah. Shorty about to
Shout out Free Chi, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Shorty about.
But Shorty gonna catch an indictment though, man. They wild.
These young niggas is wild. They got at least allegedly, you know, these young boys before these niggas got, you know what I'm saying? These young boys be having all type of other shit. Not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Other real shit though. Mm-hmm. Like you be surprised. You think these niggas is 100 pounds with tight jeans. These niggas is having like 4 or 5 bodies, 2, 3 good shootings, a robbery. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? These young niggas is different. You know what I'm saying?
And they know the time. They like, a nigga told me like, yo, I'm 19, man. I could do 25 and still come home and be in my prime.
Still be in my prime. That's how you look at it.
And I and say, yo, this little nigga right too. And that's fucked up that they thinking like that. But he's right. 18, you could do a flat 24 body, come home and still got your glow.
Yo, that's you ain't never lied, man. You ain't never lied. That's what it is. Like again, this show isn't an Alpo bashing campaign. Everybody has the right to their opinion. Malcolm, I respect your opinion. I respect Ava's opinion. I respect my opinion. I just know that when I hustle, anytime I hustle, I put everything to the side of I don't give a fuck because I know I can die, get robbed, or go to jail. Those are the consequences of hustling. I didn't have too many enemies, so I didn't have that really I don't give a fuck attitude, so I can go anywhere I want. But with certain niggas, they have enemies. Now, like you said, it wasn't an old nigga. It was probably some young nigga that felt was, what? What you said? You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And just like you said, these young niggas is different. Because these young niggas are rocking to sleep. Nah, ain't nothing no G. Yo, what? Man, probably even set the nigga a drink. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yo, here you go, yo, Po, you the realest nigga alive. The type of shit these young boys be on. Get you nice and comfy. You go into your car, and that's when the niggas go, you remember me now, nigga? These young boys is different. You see how the shootings go down. Niggas be on the corner thinking nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy shit, they go rap about it. Then
They
they go make a song.
They gonna make a song about it. Watch. The song gonna be out real soon. Some young nigga that's involved is gonna make a
I don't
track.
think there was no little nigga, because that shooting was accuracy. If that little nigga was out there shooting like that little nigga was a baby Poe. He's a fucking serial killer. That grouping of the shots in the window and not hitting nothing else. Like, see, these silly little niggas.
Yeah, whoever did that knew what they was doing.
Yeah, I done watched many of them turn around, shoot with their eyes closed, all type of shit. Like, nobody else got shot up, nothing else happened, no other damage. That to me don't seem like no baby.
I heard the shooter ain't even get out the car. He did that shit from his car.
Hold on one second. I got Westside Harlem in the building. Westside Harlem is in the building.
I'm not gonna give the little niggas this one.
Father You. Turn the music on, Father You. What's good?
I got you, son. No doubt.
Yo.
Now with a whole fast.
That's the guard from the Upper West Side. You know what I'm saying? From the West Side, back, you know what I'm saying? PTC crew. Paper Top crew, 105th Street. What's good? Father You.
Okay, well, I'm in the building. I know the time
No doubt. No doubt. Shout out, man. Sambo in the house. PTC 105th Street. Come and shout me one of these such Douglas.
Okay.
Yo, my man's got jumped.
Here's what I'm gonna say, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dabla.
All right, Pablo, ya tú sabes, loco. Popcorn, you know what I mean? My man Skin, rest in peace to my man Sex Dog. You know what it is, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. Zeke is right, and fuck everybody else that's against this shit. I come from before 88, 83. The brother knows that's on the phone with me. And Zeke knows.
Yeah.
I remember wanting to get in the game, and the first thing was told to me was, "You sure?" Yes. You know what comes with this? What? You're gonna do? You going to jail or you gonna die? His name was Joe Diaz.
The Diaz.
All right.
That's right.
And I took it to heart. I knew what I signed up for. So when I got caught, my first felony was with a brother. I'm not going to mention his name because, I don't know if he wants me to. But I was in part of that robbery. Because one of the rules from my aunt Ema on 105th Street, shout out to Ema, Bozo, Chano, Fito, that stealing was a no-no, which is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that was another level to them. And we beyond stealing. We don't steal. So if you get caught stealing, you get in the ass whipping and be part of this over here. If you want to be a thief, go hang out with them niggas over there. You can't do that over here.
All them niggas never really was on no real shit.
Now we were never into that either. No, we're not saying this for that.
We rather take a pack and go from there.
Yeah, that's right. Get that real money. You know what I mean? So when I got caught, my aunt got me a lawyer and everything. Because that ass whipping was crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to Wifey. Southern Bells in the building. Everybody shout out Wifey, man. She at work, man.
No
Check it
doubt.
in. Shout out to Wifey, you heard? Yo, you know, Father You, the reason why I posted Rest in Peace, Rich Porter respectively, it wasn't because the audio that's out there about Rich Porter, it's about Alpo, it's about now Rich Porter can sleep in peace. Now it's no more, am I right? Now we can't go, well, Alpo this, Alpo that. And we didn't want Alpo to die, because who wants another black man to die? But this is what comes with playing with the streets. You know what I'm saying?
It's just that simple, but it's like the brother earlier was saying, we going
No.
there, we should be doing this. My question to him would have been like, you sound like a civilian, my brother, and I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at anyone that's a civilian, and that's what your life is, more power to you.
Yeah.
But if you sign up for this shit right here,
You could die in jail doing 6 months on Rikers Island. You know a bunch of good niggas that died in jail.
Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Like, it's real. Like, you knew what you was getting into. You can't be I bendito. You can't because you knew.
You knew when they killing niggas on your block and he down with your crew.
Come on, Kevin, be respectful, Kevin.
knew.
Kevin, excuse me, Kevin. Let's be respectful, Kevin. Let's be respectful, bro. Keep on, cuz. You know what I'm saying? You know what's funny? You know what's so funny, OG? And it's because the cloth. We're talking about a different cloth here. You know what I'm saying? Remember, when y'all was outside, when y'all niggas was outside, y'all was creating something that we didn't foresee. Remember, on the east side, all we seen was dope lines. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And then out of nowhere, we seen crack lines. I remember going to Black Park at this nigga projects, going to see my man, and they had a line around the park, and that was different to see that with crack. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yo, listen, lines.
We talking about the line era, when police arrived past the line. We ain't talking about now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Come on, yo, child. Your projects.
It was on a time frame.
Yo, it was on a time frame.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, what? All allegations.
Allegedly 7 to 7, yeah? 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Yo, we come from an era, right? If we want the dick rider nigga, we couldn't do it. Like you couldn't big another like it wasn't cool to go the bigger nigga up your Sincere Jones in the building. It was not cool to big another nigga up another block. That wasn't, you had to keep that shit a secret. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You couldn't go, yo, Alpo coming through. Like that wasn't a big thing. Like, because everybody else had cars. He had the Golf, he had a Golf. He had a Porsche, he had a Porsche. So Lopez had a Porsche. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he had the Golf, he had the Sterling, he had the custom made van. Like, so we had our Rich Porters and Alpo in our face. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? We had our Gerald Tisdales with the BMs and all this shit. We had all this shit on the east side. You know, my parking lot was the Spanish version of Willie Burgers, man. Now, mind you, on the west side, my nigga, they had the Crack Hotel on 100th Street, my nigga. I think crack blew on that side of the west side, bro. You hear me? We're talking about 86, 87, my nigga. You hear me?
Earlier, a little earlier than that. I can give it to you.
Well, it was crazy. Y'all was getting, when it was $20 a bottle.
Listen, who brought crack cocaine, who brought crack cocaine to New York was the niggas before the Wild Cowboys, Yayo and Gapolina.
Wow. That's deep.
Right. So, shout out to my nigga Chino from the Wild Cowboys. He touched it. No doubt. Before the Wild Cowboys, they were a crew. The Wild Cowboys come from the same crew as Yayo and Gapolina from up there. They put, see, the Colombians and the South Americans were already smoking. They called it bazooka.
See? Teach us again.
Put it in a dollar bill and put it in weed or cigarette and smoke it. Alright? These are facts. I'm 57 years old. Okay. Now, Yayo and Capolina come up with the idea of, hey, yo, we should cook this and do just like heroin. Put a stack on this bitch and put it in a Ziploc. And they called it baseball. Those are the first niggas uptown organized selling allegedly crack cocaine. Mm-hmm. And then it's...
Hold on 1 second. This is a history class. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Yo, hold on. Don't spaz out yet.
No, yeah. And I'm talking 83, 84, Bobby. Yeah.
Damn, that's 84.
Wow, man.
I was 10 years old when you talking about. I was 10 years old, 83. I'm born in 1973.
When me and Z talk, I be like,
that's deep, man. That's a history lesson. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I remember, I was like, me and my man used to make a free shout out to my man. And we was on my block one day, and the nigga came to me one day, was like, yo, want to take a pack? And we was like, take a pack? We was still mugging niggas. Tie, we was still mugging niggas, my nigga, you hear me? And you know, the nigga I'm talking about, he used to get dogs from your uncle on Park Ave. But it's funny, because that building that your uncle was in on Park Ave, that was $1 million crack spot, my nigga, you hear me? That shit by like 117th and all that shit. So my man,
Oh yeah, hell yeah, 117 Park.
Park Ave, that niggas had yo. I didn't understand this. We went to the building to get the picks, and nigga was like, nigga was acting crazy. Niggas in the building had big guns out. I was fucked up.
That was Black Wayne and Johan and all them niggas.
Yeah, right there on Park Ave. Right there was that 117 and 118 from Park. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Because you had to get the dogs. We're talking about 85, 86. That's what I'm talking. See, they don't understand the geographics we were talking about. 85, 86 in East Harlem. Now, check this weird shit out, right? This one girl, she used to hustle for a nigga named Carver. Free Carver, wherever he at. Calvin was the nigga D Freeze was talking about. Calvin was fucking with.
Calvin is Tom Black family.
That's
Tom Black uncle.
Yeah. Calvin used to hit this chick on my block. Was the first person that had krills on my block was a female. It wasn't even a nigga. It was a female. The first person that had boyk on my block. And she was out there hustling fucking with Calvin. That's who Poodle, baby mother, caught that case for when she went down south, bro. You hear me? Dawn, you know Dawn. Juju's sister, you hear me? You know what I'm saying?
Dawn?
Yeah, Dawn. She married the little nigga, my little man, you know what I'm saying? But Dawn from Crystal Building. Used to be Dawn, Crystal, Wawa, all of them to be in Carver.
Yeah, you talking about Dawn older than all of us. I know who you talking about.
She caught the case for Calvin.
Yeah, I know exactly who you talking about.
She got caught going to North Carolina, I think, or down south. She got caught with some bricks. She did like 10 years in the feds. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm giving you the time. The first person I hustled that I took the pack from to get some good spray cans. That's right with that. I was a graffiti nigga. So he was like graffiti, and we couldn't resist. I was like, yo, nigga said, yo, take this pack. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, no doubt. So I'm like,
I had graffiti legends on your block, man. Shout out to Dog.
Yeah, Dog TRC, that's my man. Dog TRC, that's smoking them brother. You hear me? We had Dog.
You know I know the time.
Because my man Spoke, you know Spoke and them, Spoke. Spawn, G, that's Spawn inside G and R. My nigga Jova from Metro, Jova TDO, Ava, Asa, all them niggas, Blake, Cash, TFT, all these niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? We grew up with all these niggas.
Being outside.
From being outside, bro. Now I'm gonna tell you, dude, we was hustling for a chick. The first person that we seen that had krills on my block was a female. It was a girl, my nigga. That's what niggas was working for, because she was fucking with Calvin. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then after she left, that's when DE them niggas picked up, and my man Ed and them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Ed. Free DD, I heard DD home, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's when it was the second chapter of Lex Ave. It was a female that had krills on the block. And this is when krills was still a party drug, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We talking about 85, 86. You know what I'm saying? On my side.
I jumped on the scene, the niggas who was getting money, but we was getting packs from was smoking woolers.
Yeah, they got stuck in that. Woo! Woo! We started seeing all of them
niggas back in the day. Yeah.
Woo! E.T. I'm not gonna say his name. I can say crew. The E.T. Mob niggas. That whole crew got wooed out. You know what I mean? Even Happy. No, don't slay on Happy.
But you know.
Yeah, K Slay was talking. Yeah, that was their era.
And still getting to the bag. That was the shit.
He was getting to the bag.
They was gangsters. Gangsters. They'd go to jail and you come home buffed up, waved out.
Hey, out. Remember Jay? Remember when JJ came home? Yo, I remember JJ. JJ was in Yo, JJ is a funny nigga. Rest in peace, Jay Slay. JJ went to jail.
Was nice on the mic, see?
Yeah, remember JJ Slay from around the way? Remember that shit? Hit his chest and all this shit. Jay caught it. It's 100 degrees outside. JJ got caught with some raddies. He went up top. He came home a monster. You hear me? That's when he was in the D, my nigga. This is all. That's how I met Poe. Because Poe, that's JJ man. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I was in the barbershop with Poe, but I didn't know the nigga. We wasn't, like I told you, Dick Rider wasn't a form of transportation back then. You know what I mean? So we couldn't go, oh shit, Al Poe. But when he was with Jay, he pulled up one day and some shit him and Jay was talking, you know what I'm saying? That was JJ man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the first time that me and Poe had a conversation. But Poe's sister went to my school, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
What's her name? Monica?
Yeah, she went to my school. She went to Norman Thomas. me, Wiggs, and
She just died last year.
yeah, rest in peace her soul, man. We all went to school together. So Post would come get his sister. He really did love his sister, bro. He used to always come to school and get his sister sometimes. Or send a cab for her to get off. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't catching the train home, bro. You hear me? Like, he'll come get her or a cab will pick her up. Like, you know what I'm saying? The only other person that had that perk was Sugar Hill Tone's baby mother. Cause remember, Sugar Hill Tone baby mom was my projects too. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Sugar Hill Tone, me and Sugar Hill Tone go back to motherfucking basketball days, B.
All right, check this out, guys. I got a question.
Yeah.
I need to cut over one store because I'm from the west side. So I'm asking you east side brothers, son.
Yeah.
And everybody else from the west side too, actually. Here it goes. If Poe would have never killed Rich, would he be loved right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah, I think that was a black cloud over his name.
I think so.
Even that's what see the snitching. Be honest with you, know what I'm saying? You hear me? It was that Rich Porter thing, because there's a lot of people that love him.
Niggas ain't really talked about that snitching shit with him. They talk about that killing his man.
Man, shit, yeah.
And they so. And that's it. There you go, guys. That's how we're gonna. That's why brothers can't relate, because we're not talking about him snitching. If you from New York, if you from Manhattan, West and East, and you was a real nigga, you was on both sides traveling. As a matter of fact, if you was outside, really outside the base, you wouldn't own the boat. Just up for Brooklyn, out of Brooklyn. I'm telling you, it's dangerous.
They're dangerous.
Anyway.
Dangerous. Stay out of Brooklyn, nigga.
You know what I mean? But what he did, man, is what he did. Like, it's just that simple. And everybody knows that they had killed Shorty, and like a month later, it's not confused and say that he killed Rich because Rich raised the price for trying to get done. That was a month later. Do the knowledge to that shit.
Yeah.
Donnell died and then Alpo killed him a year later. I mean a month later.
So was that
was it about the money?
All right, well, listen, do we remember that? I think Alpo had brought it up one time that he did that shit too because Rich had grabbed some joints and half was supposed to go to Pope and half was supposed to go to him, and he never gave homeboy his half.
And he was
that's the story he said. Whatever the stories he said.
Threw Rich some joints and was like, yo, give Pope such and such. Yeah, but that still wasn't no reason to kill a nigga.
Yeah, but that's still that's
Hold on, is that my favorite Puerto Rican? Is that my Boricua?
You still gonna keep that in the back of your head.
Yeah.
If we breaking bread, I'm willing to help you get your brother back. Like, them joints you got hit, half of them was mine. You just kept them and told me how to get rid of it.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So that's all. That's like you owe me $100, nigga, that I ain't seen you for a month. And every time I see you, you cross the street, yo, I'm gonna pay you. Nigga, I'm gonna get you eventually.
Yeah, or you can say to yourself, he can never come to me for another $100.
Bingo.
Dead in the water. I'm gonna eat. I'm always gonna eat, and you're gonna starve now. You can't come in.
A lot of niggas don't think like that. A lot of niggas. I would have did that. Cause I definitely that $100 you would never cross in front of my block again ever.
The Boricua. Yeah, hold on, this is my favorite Boricua.
This is chuletas and rice, man.
Chulatas and rice. Cabrón. Maricón.
In the flesh.
Tapia. Da bang. Cabrón. See, nigga, coño. Give it to me.
Yo, listen.
Chuletas and rice.
Who's this nigga?
Still a 40.
Yo, you already know.
Moreno, nigga.
Yo, you ready?
Benin.
First, man. Chillin' first. We in the building, man.
Man, come on, man. I think I was the only Puerto Rican Dominican on 105th Street that was a I moved around, man.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody here, man.
I was on the east side, I was on the west side, I was uptown, I was on the lower east side.
We got Chai. Chai was on Delancey Street. Chai, what the? Listen, Chai was on Delancey.
Your money saying some real ass names. You know what I mean? No doubt. Lefty, Lolly, Rakibumba, I was outside.
Yeah, he was outside. You know what I'm saying?
Robbing delivery, Chinese delivery.
That's what we was doing back then. When he was outside, we was mugging niggas. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
I was robbing. I used to steal the Chinese scooters, man.
Oh yeah, you should do that all day.
Every day when the Chinese niggas used to have the e-lights.
Yeah, you the
I
E-lights,
used to
yeah.
do that shit while niggas selling drugs and kill each other. I used to do that shit before I jumped out the porch.
Yeah, the Porsche.
And when you jumped out the porch, you knew what time it was.
Remember what?
You knew. Listen, that shit go back to what Zeke said. I'm selling crack and I'm not expecting to fucking get wrapped up, shot, or stabbed like this.
What is that? Yo, we said the. I'm gonna tell you something.
You gotta expect jail, you gotta whatever shit. You know what I mean?
Yo.
El que lo hace lo paga. El que lo hace lo paga.
Uh-oh, you talking that Spanish shit, see? Get the Spanish again. Tell me Spanish again. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm still down, nigga, because I never need no co-defendant. Ain't nobody gonna rat on me. I'm gonna tell you, I did it. It wasn't me, and I did it.
yo, fuck it, man. It was Fatia, man. Don't worry about it. Don't see me. Who at the back of the building was Fatia. I'm gonna tell you something.
Yo, Zeke, I got a question.
What's good?
Who is this Kevin Smith dude?
I don't know, but let Kevin Smith be. Kevin Smith is just having a good time. He's bored this morning. Shout out to
He has
Kevin.
to get deleted. He has to get banned.
Yeah.
He just wasn't outside, man.
He wasn't outside. A lot of dudes wasn't outside, man. Yo, Ty. Listen, Ty, I want to ask you a question. What was it like being on Delancey Street, my nigga?
Say it again?
What was it like being on Delancey Street in the 80s, my nigga? You hear me?
Troll, you gotta go become a troll. Go make
Yo, Zeke, speaking of LES, you know they was getting it down there.
Yeah, you was outside down there. What was it like? What was that money like?
Yo, not everybody. Let's not say that, guys. So there was a lot of people eating.
Yo, the LES.
Yo,
Let's throw money in the building. Shout out to
not
East Harlem,
change
you
the
know?
topic up, about this outpost situation, right?
Yeah.
I heard too that shit came from the lower.
Wow.
He just, and it is new. This is new. They got nothing to do. Rest in peace. Back in the day, had nothing. Nothing. Yeah, man. I heard that shit came from the lower. That shit got nothing to do with no old school shit. Homeboy was out here on his job. You know, everybody know his MO. You know, but it's like a nigga being locked up for years. You come home, you think that's your block? Nigga, no. It's the young generation got it. Yeah. But yo, fam, I'm gonna keep a real fam. Paul wasn't. He been beyond blocks and shit, man. He wasn't. No, he's international. He's international. Yeah, he's international. But it took that one real nigga to be like, this nigga's not gonna bully me, because that shit's something else. That shit was, you know, everybody celebrated because niggas, whatever you put back in the days, and you know, it happened now. But I heard some new shit. Like homeboy was outside. He was outside. He's back outside. When I say that, I hope you know what I'm talking about, right? He was back outside. He didn't ask the hours for nothing, nigga. Two things going on. His business, money is getting exchanged. I don't know. Man, it was Halloween. Niggas was out doing their killing. He got into some argument and it left from there. That's what the word is. Yeah, that's some new shit. That shit, it wasn't. But it could be anything. Like I said, nobody really know, but that shit gonna come out.
It ain't come out.
It's gonna come out.
It gonna come out.
If it was a young blood, it's gonna come out.
They're putting a rap song,
Yeah.
license plates on it. You don't remember they got 1,000 cameras. There's a 1,000 cameras.
Like them kids from the Bronx, they turning on themselves all day, every day. Like any day, they can pick up all the movie. That's crazy, man. Yo, listen, you can only find maybe 20 pictures of me. I came from the era where you didn't take pictures. There was no internet, nigga. You didn't take pictures out. Now, hold on, don't take a picture of me. Why are you taking a picture of me? I still don't do that. I still don't do that. I still do that to this day. How about the days where you didn't even call the brother's name out loud? You didn't go, yo, City Black. You didn't do that. That was smacking about.
That was such. Yeah, what's wrong with you? Yo, I was trying to this day when nigga be calling me like, yo, son, relax. You got to calm down, bro. Yeah, man, that shit went out the window. That shit went out the window with this rap shit.
I'm down with Zeke and the rest of y'all. Like, I won't come back outside. You pay me more because
I'm getting old eating chuletas, you heard?
Listen, I'm outside still, baby. I'm outside. I love you, bro. I'm outside. I'm not. I got nothing to hide, baby. I'm gonna be outside with these guys. Oh.
These young boys is crazy,
Baby.
baby.
It's a lot of big beat though out here. Listen, I'm outside for a 30 solo. I ain't so anymore.
See?
I'm by myself.
Yo,
I'm by myself.
I'm gonna tell you something. Yo, you know what's so funny, man?
That's the best way to be, man. You know what I'm saying? By yourself, man. Cause
By yourself, man.
no coach
got you today, man.
I did nothing. He can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm killing rats, man. I'm telling y'all, my bad,
And it's like a great life right now in the city in New York is to get some money because that no bail shit. You get nothing, you come right out anyway. So what the
Yeah.
fuck?
But with us, I don't know. I got bad luck.
There's more shootings than killings because when I was in New York, I know they was giving out like 5-7 years for rat shit. Now I guess they changed the law. Now you're getting 3 years.
That's insane, man.
I'd rather get caught with it than without. You feel me?
That's why I can't be in the mix, man.
Because I'm still coming home. Yeah. And buy a different one. It might be a nickel plated or different, but I'm buying another one and I'm back to my bullshit.
Nah, but also you know what they doing now with niggas with them gun charges? They
Feds.
making everything federal too in
Federal.
New York.
They got a trick for that shit. 15 years.
Just how they get you on a federal charge. You already got a felony, so they hit you with a felony possession of a firearm.
And then them boys take over. Then them boys take over the
Then they
team.
get your ass in the feds, and then you get about 120 months because of your priors and all that. So,
Bendito.
you know,
Yeah.
everybody now in every hood, there's a lot of niggas in the feds. Remember,
Yeah.
before it was just up north, up north, up north.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of niggas in the
Everybody
feds with a
in
gun
14.
charge.
Shit's crazy, bro.
That's a fact.
Shit is
It's crazy.
man.
That's why I stay out. You gotta stay out the mix. That's why I'm a legal beagle. Now I care about life. I care about holding hands. I'm in love. I love my wife, Southern Belle. I'm just in
Happy
a.
wife, happy life, baby.
You think because you did the right thing, Zeke, and got the fuck up the town out of New York. If you would have still been in New York, you would have felt probably right back victim into this shit out here.
Yeah, it's dangerous. It's dirty. I've been spinning the yards. See,
That's why I got the fuck up out of there.
that spinning the yards, you know. See, people think,
You would have took stuff right up to Albany and had it shake.
yeah, spinning the yard again. Yo, I ain't gonna front though. I'm like, yo, you know what's so funny? Yo, I'm good. Yo, I be having good 8-month runs, bro. That I go to jail, my nigga. That's the story of my life. Like I never had a 3-year run. I have a good 8 months. Shit is good. I'm throwing money in the air. I'm thinking I'm big meat. So I start spitting in people's face, talking with my hands. Then boom, 8 months here. Oh Lord, you hear me? Let's get to the bag. Yo, the last one I had, I thought my last one, I thought I was fucking Boy George, my nigga, you hear me? Throwing money on the table, snapping shit off the table. I'm throwing champagne bottles and drinks on the floor. When the smoke cleared, I went outside, made a sale for 30 bags. What is it? No, like 30 bags, like 3 bundles. And them niggas sent me all the way up north. They sent me so far, I was like, what the fuck did I do this time? You know what I mean? I'm in Cape Vincent.
Got you with 5 points on the fucking drug charge.
On the drug charge. These niggas talking about, I'm gonna kill him when I catch him. I'm sitting there like, I just gotta pump 4. Y'all niggas better have a game war in the yard. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? I'm non-violent. What did I do? You hear me? I ain't gonna front. Yo, what saved me is that I know mad Spanish niggas. So when I came in the yard, shout out to my man Minor One, men and all them niggas, them Latin King niggas. They from East Ivor was in there with me too. So the Spanish niggas was like, shit, what's up? So niggas was like, is he black or he Spanish? Because all the Puerto Rican niggas, I know from the east side.
From El Barrio, man. We together. We all, you know.
Yeah, niggas, y'all spend in the yard with mad Puerto Rican niggas. The black, the Boneros, even though I'm black, was looking at me crazy like, you gotta watch that nigga. He might be king. You know what I'm saying? He might be Trinidad or something. Nah, from the east side, man. I got jumped by a bunch of Jose's and Jesus. I got jumped by the church, my nigga. I got jumped by Paul and Jesus and Jesus. All them niggas play a part in the Catholic Church. Whip my ass. They fucked me up. Because of you, Fatia, I'm gonna have to jump them back. You hear me? On the east side.
being
I'm
quiet.
going to the east side of my revenge. Yo, I ain't gonna front though. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is just not being funny. This is some real shit, right? The best niggas to get to jump somebody are Dominicans, man. You hear me?
Nigga, they coming up with knives and sticks and machetes.
Yo.
Type of shit.
Yo, follow you.
You know what's crazy? That every neighbor might get a kick in the foot and nigga like, you gonna get
The neighborhood comes out, my nigga.
Hell yeah, that's how I be. I remember I was on a hunt for Broadway.
See?
On them other blocks, they was running. Every block they ran by, more Dominican niggas. Swing.
Yo.
Went up because Zeke and me are in the room. We're in St. Louis. So fast. We both in St. Louis.
Yeah.
I used to work in this restaurant called the Pasta House. Zeke's gonna smile now.
Yeah.
I worked at the Pasta House and there was this black fella. And he said, yo, New York. Hey, yo, you think I could survive in New York? And I looked at her and I said, nah, Bobby, that ain't gonna happen.
Nah.
He's a little crazy. I'm from Ken Rock. I'm from Martin Luther King. I said, no, homeboy, it got nothing to do with your heart. I can see from here you might have some heart. He said, so what it got to do with? I said, the way you think. No disrespect, but you country. You think like a country brother. So you're going to go to New York. You're going to be hanging out in the project. You're going to get in a argument with some Dominicans or Puerto Ricans. And you're going to see 4 black brothers on the cut standing there, minding their business. And you're going to assume because you're black that these black brothers are going to help you beat up these Spanish brothers. And you know what's going to happen? He said, watch it, they're all going to fuck you up. Because it ain't about race in New York. It's about your block. So if you're Puerto Rican and black, that's your block, and you represent that block or that culture. Regardless of what your nationality is. He went, oh, yeah. And that's my era. That's where I come from when it was all about blocks. When I went to jail in 1991, Rikers Island, it wasn't about no gangs. None of it was about that.
Where you from?
Acting in the Bronx rolled together. The Brooklyn niggas, boom. And it was just like that. Everyone had a crew, man. Uptown niggas together, you got the East Side niggas together. But the Brooklyn niggas was just always wild.
Brooklyn niggas always thieves, wild, doing some crazy shit.
All them niggas,
looking around all crazy.
When I was in Green and all that shit back in the days, all them Brooklyn niggas had bodies, man.
Yeah, looking around all crazy. Niggas is crazy, man. It was crazy. Like, every time I met a Brooklyn nigga, he's in jail for robbery or a homicide. It was like nothing in the middle. Like, I never met a black drug dealer from Brooklyn. This is no lie. Let's travel out of town.
Hell, especially in the States, all of them have robberies and bodies.
Yeah, body shooters.
We know there had to be some out there.
There had to be some, but we just where. We just don't know where. Like, where the fuck was the hustlers at? You know what I'm saying? Because it was like when you met somebody from Brooklyn, I'm waiting for some of the body. Like, huh? And that's what this give you a classic New York. So to let you know that.
Speaking of Pope, what you mean you ain't never heard one? They had one of the biggest niggas from BK.
Yeah, Demencio. Yeah, Demencio. Rest in peace, Demencio. Right. And you have Baby Sam. You have Baby Sam.
He was getting money out of town. He wasn't getting it in Brooklyn. Yeah, but he was first in Brooklyn for sure, and they went out of town. So you're right.
You had Baby Sam and them. I read in the paper. You know, I don't know Baby Sam, but I read about when he got bagged in Brooklyn.
Yeah, Baby Sam. I was up top with him. Then you had the A-Team and all.
A-Team. You had your man that be going live.
Brooklyn had a little run.
D Nice from Kingsborough. And he in the Fed.
Cream Magnetic and all the
niggas before Green.
Yeah, they had a little flow.
Yeah. There was some. There was some songs.
Listen to this question.
Huh?
Who really went to the rooftop? I mean, I'm no case of rooftop. I never went there. Like, to me, that was a low budget seat.
Cause y'all had Roseland and all that other shit, heartthrobs and all that shit.
In Class Society, 1018.
Yeah.
Like the Jim Club, that's how it was. You wasn't making the rooftop. Let me say this: the rooftop was. Like, I know you from 105th on the west side, but that was really like for a lot of them west side. Remember the east side and all the real people went to the Palladium
We got downtown, big. That's what I'm talking
Bentleys,
about.
Blazers, sports jackets, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you was at parties, not across the street from no projects.
Now you couldn't catch me there. Not dressed in the finest linens and
The linen. House music, that's what I was.
Across the street from a project. I never felt that. Like when they opened up that club zip code across the street from that. I never liked it being by clubs next to projects.
Listen, I never made it to Club 2000.
Damn.
Look at that block. I love 57.
That was no budget to me too. If I couldn't buy a VIP room, like if you don't got VIP and all that, it's serious. I'm not going there.
That be shout out to my man. What's his name? Unique. Shout out to Unique though. Shout out to Unique. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, right? This is when I was a freestyle fanatic. This is a freestyle. I wrote a bunch of Puerto Ricans.
Yes, he is. He letting get Puerto Rican in the minute. He let it.
You know what I'm saying? I was sort of stuck on the Stevie D.
Bumping Noel.
Noel. Stevie D. Swing Love. I was dope. I knew the lyrics and all that. I knew at one point I knew more freestyle music than hip hop. It was crazy. So I was dancing. I was like, swing love. I was hitting the dance. Yo, I was dope. Don't judge me. I ran with the Jose's and the Jesuses, GKA. Yo, I remember one night. This is a true story. Crazy, true story. I had no socks on this day. I went to a party. He know my man Andre. You know Andre Troll. So Troll invited me and my man to a house party. Yo, I did the running man for like 30 minutes, my nigga. I was like a star. He was like, go Zig, 130. I was like, ah! Went outside. No, I gotta tell you how this is how a beef started. So we come downstairs, I'm sweating, looking like R. Kelly. Not R. Kelly, but Keep Sweat. I'm sweating crazy. I feel like a superstar. I come downstairs. Guess who's downstairs though? Derek, Monty, Ronald, these niggas. So when we get downstairs, all we see is army jackets and the people with smiles on their face. These niggas was habitual line crosses. So now some shit happened. They walked past us and they put hands on my man. We was just shocked. They start pulling razors and knives out. Now the nigga they violated was a nigga that we never thought was on their radar. You know what I'm saying? A clean nigga. Like, damn, son, I got people with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Needless to say, I had a time of my life. I was dancing to Stevie D. I was doing my thing, my nigga. Stevie D, TKA. I was drinking. We was drinking private stock back then, my nigga. You hear me?
Oh, private stock.
We was splitting $5, getting 2 private stocks. This shit was dope. That's when we was all friends. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Then niggas start buying Dolo bottles, and that's when all the separation began. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Yo, fuck them niggas, man. He ain't got $1. He always want to drink for free. But needless to say, that created a long war. Niggas was going hands and feet. Niggas was jumping niggas. I ain't gonna front. Derek and Monty used to look for me. I never used to understand this shit. You hear me? That shit was like, how a nigga come on your block looking for you? Yo, where's Zeke? I was like, what the fuck, my nigga? You hear me? How you know what to fight today? You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
And when them niggas come looking for you, you know what they looking for you for.
Now they want to fuck me. I used to talk mad shit to Pooch. You know Pooch, dog, Bubbles brother. I used to talk mad shit. Man, fuck them fat motherfucker. I'll kick his ass. You hear me? They would come looking for me. They gonna tell him, yo, where's Zeke at? What you mean where's Zeke at? These niggas. Those niggas is crazy. They come to your block. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Yeah, they pulling up.
They pulling up. I said, oh Lord. I had like 2-3 fights with Derek on my block. I was like, this fat motherfucker is crazy. Then, I don't gonna lie to you, 2 summers later, they became shooters. I was like, whoop. You know what I'm saying? The expiration date of fighting.
Remember, they was not too far from where you was at.
Down the hill, my nigga. We had to walk past these niggas.
No, I'm talking about they was in wasn't they? No, they was in Kansas.
Yeah, they came to Kansas. Your father, you. They came to Kansas. Cecil home now. They came back, I think, on some blood shit, my nigga. You hear me? They came back on some gang shit. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? Yeah. They shooting everything. Everything in the hood was getting shot. Even Pretty Boy Ron got shot. I don't know how he got shot, but he got shot. You hear me? That shit was crazy. Jerome and all them niggas. I'm like, what the fuck? We wasn't playing with guns yet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. I tell you, man, shit is real, man, and that's why I like to have these conversations because this show is respectively, they're showing love to. Now we can let that era go. Now it's all respect. Everybody rest in peace. We're not saying we're happy Alpo died because he got family and kids out there. We're not doing that. What we're saying is rest in peace, the Rich Porter respectively. You know what I'm saying? I mean? Now we can't say, well, because that's what, because you know, it affects the family when they gotta hear that shit all day. I really wish Alpo would never died. I really wish that Alpo just would have laid low. You know what I mean? He got grandkids, but he couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
I think if he would have came out and just like disappeared, he would have been alive.
He been alive, man.
No question. And he'd been alive, bro. It's just his mentality and that cloth that they don't make anymore. So he just went hard with it.
Went hard with it, man.
Okay.
So check it. I gotta get ready to go for work. How y'all want to leave out? Everybody gotta say something. Avid, chatter. I know we done killed the phone lines. What you got to say, Avid?
I was just enjoying listening to you guys have y'all high.
Sis?
Yes, please.
Chuletas!
Love you, baby. Love you, baby. Right.
Squirrels looking for nuts.
Bacalao, nigga, bacalao.
You know, I was in junior high while you guys was in high school, so I let y'all have y'all talk, and it was a good conversation.
Yeah.
So, but once again, as we always leave off for the youth, you're not built for it. If you're not built for it,
All the way.
Stay in the Acura, okay? The street is for everybody. That's why they build sidewalks and around courts. TV always tell them.
That's something to do.
Not only it's legal, but positive too. Like, and you
Right.
don't have to worry about the legacy you leave behind. You won't have to worry about your children bowing their heads in shame because their dad was considered a rat or whatever it is. You won't have to live this life. You can be successful. You can be a cone and go to work. It's just
Right.
That's right.
The game is over. They said it best,
The
man.
game is over, man. You know, I send my condolences to Alpo's kids, his grandkids. You know, Paparazzi, Poe, Gumby, all his grandkids. Because they have to live through this trauma and deal with all his ops making videos about him and just talking shit about Poe. You know what I'm saying?
It's like this shit never ends.
It never ends. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
nobody won. Like,
nobody
you know
won
what I'm
that.
saying? In this game, there
It's a
is
dirty
no
game. No winner. The
There
streets
is
will
no
always
winner.
win.
The only niggas who win is the niggas who manufacturing the drugs and flooding our neighborhoods with this shit.
Yeah.
Win from it. None of us.
And we still been blaming, and we blame the government, but at the end of the day, we do always blame, like, but Poppy, like, we don't even, I can't say I met the plug, you know what I'm saying? I just met a nigga that had a position, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you never met Ron
You
and,
gotta remember who is flooding them with these things. Like, it all comes back to that. See, like, let's not act like we don't know who the real.
exactly,
Exactly. Up at Capitol Hill.
Capitol Hill.
Man, Reagan.
Your man Reagan.
Exactly.
Let's talk about
Debbie
it.
Fabian, salute.
They flooded our neighborhoods with these things, but we didn't have to.
Reagan had them numbers low, though, y'all.
We was
Yeah.
placing
Yeah.
we felt that was our
Respectively.
only way out. This day and age, that's not your only way out.
Yeah.
It was different back then. Only
The point is talking about it.
These kids was a printing job or working in the factory.
Factory.
Y'all don't have those same limited choices. Y'all choices, the sky's the limit, and even then, it's still no limit to y'all. It's no cap on what y'all potential could be. You don't have to, when you hear these stories, take them as cautionary tales of, yo, I don't have to go that way, okay?
Yeah.
And I could go and do this because y'all have the internet, things we didn't have. We had word of mouth. We had to pull niggas out the window, okay? Like, we didn't have the cell phones, none of these things, this information at our hands. Like, y'all have so much available to you. Utilize it for good, not for tearing your community down, not for tearing your family down, or tearing somebody else's family down. Because this is what's going on right now. Some people are rejoicing Alpo's going, but there are people that I know are sitting around crying for that.
Yeah, they
And
love
it's
it.
not fair. You understand?
Yeah.
It's not fair that anybody has to lose their son, their father, their uncle, their brother. It's
Yes.
not fair.
Yes.
Nobody, like you said, man, nobody won on
Nobody wins. The streets, but the streets win every time, man. The streets always, the streets is undefeated, bro. You're either gonna go to jail, you're gonna die in these streets and be playing these streets The streets ain't got, it's a dirty game. Like I say, it's a dirty game. There's no winner in these damn streets. You can win in the streets, but you gotta leave the streets alone. You get your bag and find something productive to do. You think you're gonna play around like it's 88? Rest in peace. Oh, yo, guess happened to his son? He got 200 months in the feds. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you wanna leave your legacy? It's your choice. How you wanna leave your legacy. And that's where we all should be at. This Alpo thing, it ends negative conversations, bro. It should end the negative conversation. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. You know, when I was in high school, man, I seen a lot of people, man, that cried for Rich Porter. He might have been a sleaze bag. We all got some sleazy shit in the drug game. We all did some funny shit to somebody. There's times when somebody came to buy 100 grams from me, and I put 50 grams of salt in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Had to get my money up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a nigga went to fight. That's another story, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the OG black. Those are little grind bullshit. So I have my little shit in the shit I used to do to niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want 100? Got you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's my past. Just being a grimy nigga. So, I understand that greasy shit happening in the street, and you gotta prepare yourself when niggas want to fuck you up. Like when I got my man for the 50 Grizzlies. He wanted to kill me, you know what I'm saying? He called me with some strange languages. He was like, fuck you, Zeke. I'm gonna catch him, I'm gonna break your face. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of you, nigga. I was talking shit from behind the phone back then. Man, fuck you, nigga. I ain't scared of you. Kick your ass around. Now I walk outside looking around all crazy.
They took that 50 from the hood and went up top.
Right up top.
Raymond St. Louis years ago, Z.
Yo, I showed some big come out here. I done got smoked though, but yo, it's true story. A nigga called me for 100, but I had to make another flip. I fucked some money up. So I went to my man. I was like, yo, I charged a nigga some crazy points too. True story. So I went to my man allegedly like, yo, son, let me get 50 grams out of here. Take this. Boom, I bet, Z. Threw 50 grams of salt in that shit and shook the bag. I said, yo, this is fire, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga called me. Nigga want to kill me. Yo, son. So I understand. Griminess in the game. Nigga want to be dead. The nigga came on my block with black gloves on. I put salt and I shook the bag. And I shook the bag. I was like,
you Chico in the man. That shit's worse than Tango and Cash.
Tango and Cash. That nigga know when he went to go cook that shit. That shit came back like 48. That nigga called me. He said, yo, Sid, what the fuck you gave me? I said, what nigga fuck you talking about, man? Jump you, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I ain't gonna lie. Dirty Pat. He might be watching this show now. Like, he's gonna fuck you.
You ain't think about baking soda?
Nah, because you know salt has weight to it. You know what I'm saying? So I shoot the pack. Yo, my man, nigga block, he had gloves on. The nigga was like, yo, he was still getting like this. My man would call me like, yo, why does he come out here every day looking for you for? You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I did it. I did some greaseball shit, and I knew the consequences. Nigga catch me, he gonna try to cut me. You know what I'm saying? So I did all I can to stay out of his way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's excessive fucked up shit. Like, fuck that. Fuck it, man.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you something.
Nigga's crazy.
I was like this. Yo, he called, yo, son. It was, yo, I fell on my lap. I was minding my own business. Nigga said, yo, Zeke, me out at you. What's going on? Because my man's be, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Zeke, man, I need to get 100. I need to get 100. What? How much you got? So I was like, yo, I'm gonna charge you 22. He's like, what, 22, Zeke? I said, come on, man, I gotta get some points. I gotta get something out of this shit. He gonna beat me for this shit. Nigga gave me 2,200.
He got this shit with 18 too?
Son, I went in front of him. I bought the salt, my nigga. You hear me? In front of him. I said, yo, we go to the store real fast. I get the salt for the eggs. You know, I don't even eat eggs. I get some salt for the eggs. I'll be right back. I went to my man, my brother, he's like, you see, you a shaky nigga, I ain't fucking with you, man. I said, listen, nigga, here, take the money. He's like, all right, bet.
What you got already?
He gave me the 50, nigga. I went downstairs and thought I was the chemist. I shook the bag. I was like, this is flaka. I went outside. Yo, Yo, I walked outside, my nigga, with pure confidence. I said, yo, my nigga's hot out here. You can't be trying, you can't test this shit out here. Here, take this. Police out here. You want the police? Nigga like, all right, think I'm out. That nigga called me 30 minutes later with all type of, fuck you, nigga! I'm gonna kill you! Fuck you. I ain't like you anyway. I was talking mad shit. I ain't gonna front. I never got to see him again. But he was talking mad shit, sending death threats to me. Yo, when I catch you, I ain't gonna tell you. I gotta tell you, the streets is a dirty game. But I'm prepared for that shit. I ain't gonna front. When I got locked up before, I thought about him like, I'll be damned. I go to a spot. This nigga.
The same phone number, you didn't even change it.
Oh, not this one. I'm talking about. What you talking about? This happened like in the 90s. Niggas was mad. Yo, now niggas calling my block. Now that's when niggas called the corner phones. Yo, tell your man see when I catch him and kill him. What type of place be laughing? You see what you do to this nigga? Don't tell nigga you see me. I don't want that type of time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what? Yo, such and such came looking for you. Who? You know what I'm saying? I mean.
Yeah, niggas hit the phone, the corner phone.
Niggas called the corner phone like, yo, tell your man see when I catch him and kill him.
You remember that? Outside, you know that. He was on the corner. Listen, I remember, yo, you used to call the phone. I had a homeboy of mine.
We all did some greaseball shit. Let's not sit here and act like we didn't get over on a nigga before. I can't be the only nigga on this line that did some slime bullshit like that.
We all did it. Stop. Yeah, we all did it.
We all did it.
That was fair, though.
You was cold as Steve.
This ice, son. Yeah, that's cold, man.
That was ice. Oh, he can sort that weight.
You could have took it off the wall.
The nigga thought I blessed him too, because the bag was mad heavy, my nigga. If the bag was heavy, he thought I blessed him. I was like, I shook the bag. Say, yo, son, I blessed you, my nigga. I gave you extras, my nigga.
He got that one. He really got one that was like, I'm out.
I'm out. Police coming. Police coming. We can't tell. You know what I'm saying? Police coming. Bendito.
Nigga says caliente.
Caliente. Yo, after that though, I go front. After that, nobody came to me for Gucci's no more. They're like, fuck Zeke, we can't trust this nigga.
Zeke said, yo, get out of here, come when we get home.
You know? Like, that nigga called ASAP.
Zeke told that nigga, yo, you better back on that home video.
Dirt bag shit. There's no dirt bag shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Stop crying, yo, stop.
Nigga wouldn't be dead. I ain't gonna front, he used words. He wasn't, see, niggas wasn't saying suck a dick back then.
That shit right there, nigga. Right there, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, rest in peace of Cole, man.
I don't just get that kind of work.
Yo, you probably hustled that work. You advertised that work probably to the team. Like, yo, my nigga, that's the best. That shit from PR.
That's from PR, bro. It's the flocka. I mean, you know we got the flocka out here. Cause see,
that nigga was like, yo, caliente, out here, 5 days. Yeah, shoot right now. I'm gonna take it to head shoot right now.
you know what? Is that all my friends was getting money. So, cause remember, my friends was getting money, so they assumed that those are my friends. Oh, Zeke could get the butter because he fuck with these certain Puerto Rican niggas. Oh, you what? I said, what? I started thinking. I said, God,
only black person there.
Only black guy about five good Puerto Ricans. I went to one of them.
My man Darren was like Zeke.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, those niggas was like this. Yo, the nigga went for it. I'm not gonna lie to you. When he gave the 2200, I said, oh shit. Okay. I said, yo, son, let me get 50. See, I'm not giving no shit on the arm. I said, listen, nigga, I got the money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean? Oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Yo, Zeke, wait up. Nah, wait up. Let me just cut your thought. Wait up. You're gonna tell us. You're gonna tell the boy. You're gonna tell us, your brothers and your sister, what you did with the money.
Oh, nah, I blew. Let me tell you what I did. I blew $500. I bought I blew $5 at Mr. G's. Mr. G's. I went and bought me some nice, yeah, exactly, some nice uptowns, a couple good pair of Calvins. I thought I was rich. I threw the money on Mr. G's. I said, I think I want 3 pairs of sneakers. I thought I hit the lotto, nigga. I started talking with my hands and getting spit in the Mr. G face. He was like, I bought a mixtape, an E-Kim mixtape. It was crazy, my nigga. Dog time mixtape. I woke up with a Diddy Bop.
Oh shit.
I took the rest of the money.
I know you ate good that day too.
I went to the steakhouse. I treated my man to the steakhouse. I thought I was bigger than. I thought I was the plug.
Hey, right? You brought that TKA tape.
Now I put the E-Kim dog. See, I'm gonna tell you what happened with the freestyle music. Freestyle music was good until Madonna started voguing, my
Where
nigga.
was Bobby from?
Huh?
They went down to the ice cream shop and got it.
Now son was from by Tav. He was by like 18th Street.
Where was Bobby from though? The nigga you got?
Oh, he's from like by 18th Street and like Madison Avenue. I couldn't go to grandma's house. I ain't gonna front. I couldn't go to grandma's house. He was on my heels.
And you walking up 3rd Avenue shopping? And you walking up 3rd Avenue shopping?
Now I was walking, I was walking with some good Puerto Ricans with some knives. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? They didn't know I had beef. Oh, let's go. Remember, by the time I blew the money, he was calling my block, calling me. So I was like, oh shit.
He called you 30 minutes later. You ain't spend that shit in 30 minutes.
Nah, that nigga. I think now if he see me, he might try to jump me, but fuck that nigga, man. I ain't like when he was talking to me on the phone.
3rd Avenue, no, listen, you went shopping on 3rd Avenue knowing that something could happen.
Exactly. But I had to go to Mr. G's. I said, yo, if I'm gonna do it now.
I can jump any minute, man.
Yo, I had some good Puerto Ricans with me. I had some.
When they got the fur line V-ball.
Yeah, it was crazy.
This nigga's crazy.
Everybody did some dirty shit, man. I know. Listen. So I understand. So that's why I said the shit with Rich is just part of the dirt bag. Listen, my man's got me, son. I'm gonna tell you one time. These niggas gave me allegedly 50 packs, my nigga, and dimes. The young niggas got me, bro. Them niggas clipped me for the 50 packs, my nigga. I had 50 packs. They told me where to put the work. Yo, Zico, put the work over here. I'm chilling, I gonna get the pack. Them niggas got me for 50 packs of dimes. That's 5,000. My man didn't want to hear no excuses. Yo, Zeke, cause he think I'm lying.
Yeah, Zeke, but that's worse than the 50 with the saw.
Nah, I got another one for you though. I got another one for you. This is no lie. Walk right into me, bro. I had 30 packs of dimes. Listen, 30 packs of purple top dimes. My man probably watched this allegedly. Fuck you, Zeke. And the nigga got caught by TNT on 100th Street. I went to my man and said, yo, I gave the nigga all the packs and he got caught with the packs by TNT. Had nothing to do with me. That was 3,000. I said, oh, bro, that's a come up. Dirtbag shit. You know what I'm saying? My man was like, I said, yo, son, because you know what, one thing about in the hood, when you get caught, niggas know the neighborhood, you hear me? Such and such has got bags on 108th. Word him up. So I'm like, well, what? He said, yo, such and such got caught on 100th Street. What? Back. I said, yo, son, you won't believe what happened. I wasn't saying something back then. Yo, nigga got caught with 30. I don't know why I gave nigga the bag for. He made a TNT, so they bagged him. That was like $3,500. Niggas, that was a good week. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
He said, that's a good week.
They got me for the 50, my nigga. So I'm like, what? I gotta start getting niggas. I'm like, fuck that. This shit is getting dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I got mad war stories with this money shit. Cause I remember the niggas I was around always got money. So I was always in the mix with these niggas. And I love my niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got some dirtbag shit here and there. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? But Sunspy's still mad about that. Cause we had choice. We was the same sucker. Huh?
So he's still mad. Niggas still remember that shit.
Yo,
Even the nigga with the salt, nigga, you think
a nigga with the
I'm talking about salt. What do you mean salt?
I was like this. I shook the bag, my nigga. I said, boom, 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 boom. I said, yo, I got you. This is the flocker. Nigga, that gave you extras. Because the shit was mad heavy. He's like, yo, shit, good looking.
If you was to talk to that guy today,
we have to fight.
I would argue about that shit right now.
To this moment, exactly.
He's probably fucked that nigga up. He was calling it.
I had to whip his ass, you know what I'm saying? Yo, the nigga said, let me tell you what he did, though. Because we wasn't saying suck a dick back then. That was against the rules. When you told a nigga to suck your dick, you had beef forever. But he used other choice words, like, when I catch you, I'm going to stab you. Yo, Zeke, you playing with me?
I'm not supposed to nobody, so I just went to Puerto Rico in July.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker's out out there saying Cabrón like it's okay.
Oh, actually, oh no. You can't call niggas a shoot.
That's in the vocabulary now. Yeah. Straight up, everything's cabrón. Like you just out there, you know?
Cabrón, bendito, cabrón, bendición. I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah, nigga, cabrón means your wife is cheating on you. Your wife is playing you.
And you know, some
It
shit
means
like,
stupid. No, it means asshole. Yeah, whatever you want it to mean. It's great. Go me that shit, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. Remember we used to say, go open these Harlem, right? We would say, you go on the strip. It's over, man.
Now you get a charge. Now you get a BCW.
I'm getting charged. You get a BCW charge. Yeah.
They don't want it. All they do is shoot.
Yeah,
man. They don't want to local love, nothing.
Bendito.
Take off your belt from your pants and tell him you're in the corner to strip naked.
Yeah. That's a
God
fact.
bless me. But you shooting 30 bullets at one dude.
Come on, 30. That's what I'm saying. I ain't been getting that mad. I told you, that's like, damn, son, you shoot me 30 times. I had to piss a nigga off.
When that conspiracy charge really hit, like everybody that was walking around 30 deep and jumping people, everybody's crowds got less. Everybody's got less.
Now check it. I gotta go to work, party people. We gotta do this shit again tomorrow morning. But all right. Hold on. Ty, what you wanna leave with, Ty? Everybody gotta leave something. What you wanna leave, Ty? That's right. Yo, Ty, what you wanna leave with, Ty? What you gotta say? Shout out to the people, shout out to Carver Projects. Yo, it's funny, right? How I know that's his cousin. Me and his cousin been friends for over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Ty was like, I said, that's your family too? Boom, small world, man. We had his cousin when he passed the police test on a high-speed chase. Wild story, I'm not going to get into it. But he just passed the NYPD test. And we had to get in the mix it over, you know what I'm saying? Because him and my cousin's like best friends. Because cousin's my man, though. Actually, he might tell his mate, you know what I'm saying? Yo, this is, son. He had me in a high-speed chase. You know what I'm saying? He just passed the NYPD test. He been a cop for like over 25 years, bro. You know what I mean? I was there when he passed the test. He's like, yo.
He got me out of bad shit.
Yeah, he pulled up to Albany. Because him and my cousin Jeff, Passion, they like this. They all grew up together. Him, son from Metro. Because he from 1199, you know what I'm saying? Malik Yoga, where the nigga name is the actor from, you know what I'm saying? They're all from over there, you know what I'm saying? Small world, man. That's a typical the world is very small. Now, Tapia, how you want to leave out, Tapia?
You already know, man. Shout out Spanish Harlem Killer first.
Yeah.
Uptown, downtown, east side, west side. You already know, man. We tapped in here, man.
We tapped in. Shout out to Money Tree, you know, Lexington Projects, Carver.
Come on, man. I don't even want to mention that shit no more.
Shout out PT 131, my graffiti niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
My 357 niggas, my TDO niggas, Balio.
Salute to my people that's on the platform here talking.
Yeah.
I love you.
And what I'm gonna say, man, before I go, man, you know, everybody's opinions respected. We respect all opinions, even if we don't agree with it. We just respect it because that's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Just don't try to make us feel like you're trying to convince us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how you feel. I believe the chapter's closed now. I believe it's a closed chapter. We don't care what anybody else has to say about Alpo and put out there. Yeah, yo, do what you're gonna do. But the Rich Porter Alpo conversation is done. Let them rest in peace respectively. Respect all the families. Because it brought back some deadly wounds, even the ones that the Mincio family. There's a lot of people that's emotional right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wayne Perry peoples, that's disrespectively, let's just respect that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's just respect it. They're just respectively, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not about Poe being a rad, you know what I'm saying? At this point. Let's respect the kids. Let's respect the generations, the grandkids. Because at the end of the day, the book is closed. Rest in peace, the LA. Rest in peace, respectively, the Demencio. I don't know about the DC cats, so I can't talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Alpo. Respectively. This is all respected. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just respectively. You know what I'm saying?
Real recognize real.
Real recognize real, man. Just rest in peace. That chapter's closed, man. So now we can't compare one to the other people. You know what I'm saying? It's over. And that's just, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna hear more shit on this, but rest in peace to the OGs, man. Rest in peace,
This
Rich.
shit, we're gonna hear more and more. There's gonna be shit coming out still.
Yeah. They're gonna tell you, they're gonna say who did it because there's thousands of damn cameras. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know, have a blessed day. God bless y'all. Been a show. True Letters and Rice. Shout out to my man Sambo. West Side PTC. G5, that's right. Des Bombez. Peace and love, man. Salute.
I just want to shout out my man Zeke.
Yes.
Zeke, I want to shout you out, so you'll be doing your thing, you heard?
God bless.
I'm always giving you your flowers. I ain't gonna wait
Thank
till
you.
you come, man.
Thank you.
I
Thank
think
you.
you're a
Salute to
great
Southern Best.
representative of Harlem,
Yes.
East and West,
Yes.
up and down. Shout out to everybody on this platform that
Yes.
was talking. Real recognize real. Shout out to everybody on 105th Street,
Yep.
107th, Frederick Douglass. You know what time it is.
Yeah.
You young
Stand
brothers
up.
and sisters here that playing outside, man, or acting like you outside.
Outside, man.
You know,
Definitely.
if you ain't about this life, do something else, man, because you're going to go to jail or you're going to die.
You're gonna die. There's only two
You
things.
ready
you
for
do.
that? Then do what you do. Because my mom was a housewife and my dad worked on Wall Street. And I became who I became.
Yeah.
It ain't about habits. It's choices we make. But if you make that choice, live with it. And if you not, then get up in the morning, go to work. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
With that, I say peace to the gods and the earth, and to all my brothers and sisters out here, man.
Yes.
Love to all of them.
There's a message, everything good. Shout out to my On Street boys in Albany, everybody in the 518, DJ Biz, DJ Show, DJ Toast. Shout out to my man Air Alert. Shout out to my peoples in the 518 too, because I grew up in Albany a little bit. Tony Marshall, the boxer, Tony Sewell Marshall, Mike Tyson when he was in when Mike Tyson first won his belt. The first one he used to be in Albany with Rory and Leon Holloway and all of them. You know what I'm saying? There's rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? There's rest in peace to a lot of good soldiers we lost in the streets. Man, definitely. Salute to Ala Born. Uptown, downtown, Ty Nitty. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my nigga Ty Nitty from downtown. There's all love, man. I gotta show love everywhere I went. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, Larkin always in the building. My nigga Poop Dogs. I love y'all, man. My man Phil owned the Silver Slipper, nigga. Black owned business, owned the building, owned the bar, and owned that little garage across the street on Larkin Orange. Salute to OG Phil. That being said, salute. I love you.